we are now live.
Oh, hello
Uh,
everyone.
hello, chat. We are waiting for Pan because Pan is being a good grandson
Yes,
and
I'm not the
spending
late
time
one
with his
today.
grandmother. But Pan should be with us soon, hopefully. Um, until
Let it
then,
let it be
please
known I was
join.
not late.
Yes.
I'm so proud of that.
So until Pan arrives, please join us for some faffing about. Um, Please continue the
Yes.
faffing. I believe we were talking about the
Yeah,
boys.
do you want me to? Do
I
you want to
don't,
get
I don't,
demonetized?
I don't, okay, with what the
Maybe
boys
not
is,
then.
I don't know if we want to do that. Bezos is going
Yeah.
to come for us.
For the
Yeah,
Bezos
stream
owns the series.
we were talking about
I mean,
Bezos does own the
like,
series.
No, this is
surely,
helping him. He also owns Twitch.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, there's cross-brand synergy, right, or something like that. We should be being paid. Hold on, Bezos isn't paying me to shill for the boys. So unless you have bad things to say about it.
I
Holy
like
shit, oh,
The
so hungry.
Boys. It's a a good series with much diversity and social uh criticism. Yeah.
I was kind of like,
Thank you, Zed. Bezos, please give us money.
I'm sorry, I'm
Please
sorry,
give us money, Bezos.
I'm sorry, Bezos, but like it kind of ruined the mood when these guys just started talking about urethras in relation to the boys. So like I don't know, kind of not that interested
Wait.
anymore. Sorry.
Urethra, we urethra here.
Can you not? Can you not say?
We
Can you
urethra.
not say? What the hell?
Viv, I'm
That was a
sorry.
sentence that
You have to become one of us too.
Communism
have to
plays.
say.
Hey, urethra, not in this pirate crew. We urethra.
I am so mad. I hate that. I hate that so much. Please no.
Aren't you just so glad that I get to meet your parents this episode?
Oh God. Wait, is that happening?
It's part of the dates.
I don't know if that's happening today. I'm not prepared for that direction. But
Yeah,
I
I've
can
still got a bit.
improvise.
Yeah, let's talk about this game and what we're actually going to do with it. Maybe
Yeah.
instead of Ant-Man going up another
Our
man's
urethra.
urethra and
Okay,
exploding
Oh,
we
him.
don't
God.
have. Listen. We don't have enough money to do that, but we can hire someone who knows enlarge, reduce, and maybe we can start talking about it.
No.
I know some knockers that'll be up for the task.
No.
Knockers.
I barely know her.
Don't put anyone's knockers in
I'm
anyone's
looking
urethra. God-
directly at you, Zed.
Oh my God.
No,
We're going to Mewit, right?
knockers, the
For
little
this session,
fairies.
Yes, we're going to Muhit.
we're going to
So-
Mewit to set up a maid cafe and have Ray's parents get molested by tentacles. Right.
Let's go.
No.
Let's
No, first
let's
of all.
not use
no.
that word with that.
Let's not, please.
Molest
It was-
just means to annoy.
It's part of the deal.
True. But no, that was not part of the deal. Never part of the deal.
2 slaps. 2 slaps. It was in there.
I don't think that's accurate. But
Listen,
Um,
it's not accurate, please.
We're going to Muhit.
yeah.
Also,
so,
I just want to throw in there that I think it is very adorable that the place owned by cow people is called Muhit. I noticed that recently. Was that intentional, KB?
it wasn't unintentional.
That's cute. That's really
I will
cute.
say that Mutahatan was definitely intentional
Yeah,
as the capital city.
of course.
Oh, wait, I have a date with Kazim.
Oh yeah, you do.
You have so many
God.
dates.
You've just got a fucking
A
harem.
lot of dates. You know,
Mhm.
really, why are the rest of us here? Clearly, the only people that need to be here for the epilogue are Kef and Rhea because they have to go on all the dates together.
Right.
Mhm.
Well,
Ugh.
we are. My intention is that because this is the epilogue, we're gonna kind of play very loose with things like travel, and
Yeah.
like we can zoom in and we can have Alistair and Rosie setting up their their maid cafe, Succubus Temple, in Muhit, and then we can pop over to Lysita for Willow visiting the Church of Apollo with anyone who wants to go with Willow. And then, I don't know, if Reyes still wants to build her new school in Nahorun, like next door to her old school that she dropped out of, that's possible as well. And then I know
As
Zed
like
also needs
as
to
like
go
a
to
big
Lysita.
middle finger,
I would make
I
it
mean,
taller.
sticking it to
Yeah.
the institutions.
yeah,
Honestly,
your
but-
taller will always obviously be taller than their tower, and
Exactly.
just to
Oh, we're talking
just
about
to
how
s-
tall our towers are gonna be.
Hey!
yeah.
Hey, Grandma's
Hi.
boy!
Hi.
Grandma boy.
Grandma's
Yeah,
special
Now,
little boy.
Zed Pan was being a good grandson.
Yeah,
Such a good
because she
boy.
doesn't call me except for like holidays, and then like several months later, and it's like, great, I'm gonna be here for like an hour.
Aw.
She was merciful though, before I even
My
got to tell
grandma's
her.
dead.
Oh, no!
Nah, no, she's almost 80, and she's that one's still kicking.
Mine's not.
All right.
I have two
That-
though.
Well, way to kill the movie.
Is your will you have one? Is the other one kicking, or is this gonna be another?
Oh yeah, she's kicking. Kicking
Okay,
hard.
well, it's good that she's kicking.
Look at her. She's. Oh god. Oh man. She did it. She got the home run in the kickball tournament. Oh god.
All
I'm gonna get
right.
some little background music going,
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Do it.
Go.
and
Got
then I'm gonna give our recap, and then we're gonna get right into it. Yes.
All right.
Dude,
So-
let's get into it.
Real quick. So like, if we go to Lysita, that's gonna be Seth, and then Cutol's just gonna be everything else.
Mhm.
Right. Gotcha. You'll be able to
Yeah.
very much. We're in the epilogue. There's going to be like travel and down. Things are going to represent like lots of amount of time. So you could just kind of be whoever you want to be for whatever scene.
It's just a
Who do you
montage.
want to be
Yeah.
today? Who do you
Now,
want
when we actually
be?
like start the season 2 campaign, then you know that's a different matter. But then you'll be in adventuring time again. But right now we are outside of adventuring time. All
We're
right.
just vibing.
Also, KB, I don't think my obvious ninja has worked since last session.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how to fix that.
Okay. Yeah. I got it. It's working now. I just had
Oh,
it
I do see the
invisible.
eyes. Oh,
Yeah. I had it
I'm in the
invisible.
background of it.
Yeah. Well, that's because I had a Discord
Oh.
reactive image
Understandable.
that I was using
understandable.
because it went down
Right.
the other day, or like
Yeah.
the previous session.
There
we Your background is very pink.
Yeah.
Honestly, it complements the green well.
I know, right? You see, I know
Okay.
in earlier Midas, I had it like a lighter pink, but then like something got fucked up and VTuber had to restart, so I couldn't find that pink, so I got this pink instead. It's been that way the entire time, KB.
You can probably
I
chroma
don't
key it.
believe you, but okay.
Well, okay, it hasn't.
You're-
It's been like that way since
you're
like second
definite-
act Midas.
Pan, you're definitely gaslighting KB because I know the pink has been brighter before.
But I was saying that, like, early at Midas, it was bright pink, but then like somewhere halfway through, that's when it got darker.
All right.
But if
believe
you
you,
don't mind, I'll
but-
just light my gas lamp in the middle of the London street. What do you mean? It's always been this color.
And thank you, Vivian, for the resub. I very much
You're
appreciate
welcome.
Oh, we gotta get this session started off right.
Also,
it. What are you
There
doing?
we go.
Okay.
Or
Maybe-
moment.
KB, if you have to ask, you know what it is.
Yeah.
I knew what it was going to be. I knew, but you know,
Getting the orb.
I mean, I could have been surprised. Maybe Zed.
I don't know
felt
what
like
other
it was Christmas time.
what other possibilities do you have to amuse us with?
It was a more
Well,
existential.
would-
what are you doing?
It
More
would
like,
actually be
what's your
really
shame?
funny. It would be funny if Zed redeemed like Angel of Death or something and is like, I pull out the mirror.
Oh yeah, we gotta get the mirror and the wind of change to see the spooky
No.
eye, don't we? Yeah, we do.
No, please.
There will be
Hey.
there will be time for things, but we have a lot of things to do, and
Hey,
we have
honestly,
a lot
if
of epilogue to
Atlanta,
get through. So,
if Atlanta wants to meet Ignacy, she probably could just do that now that she's a god.
I mean,
No, I'm
she is
talking
a
about
god
the
now.
new wind of change.
Ooh.
Yeah, me.
Ooh.
Mhm. Oh, also, you guys should perhaps notice that
Uh-huh.
we have some new emotes.
Oh, really?
Oh, you were working on one.
What?
I know you were
You
working
may-
on one of them.
You may see them there in
Oh,
chat.
Oh,
yeah.
they vibrate, and also we've got.
Angel, more like Gangel, am I right? Huh?
It's
Angel,
funny
I really...
because KB's very
Angel.
much not straight, or even cis, even.
I really, really like the sparkles on the bi flag. That's a very, very chef's touch. Very
Now,
chef's kiss.
I cannot take credit for the hearts and the flag, as those were given out as free assets by someone on Twitter.
I love them, though.
The hype is really
know
cute,
I
though.
liked their post, but I do not remember their name. I should have been prepared to shout them out. I am.
What's it? Oh, you got a Rhiannon emote! You got a fucking Rhiannon alpha emote that you should shout out?
No, this is not from Rhiannon.
You sure? The one with 3D glasses?
Oh, that one's not new.
What?
How long has it been there?
How long has it been there?
I don't know, a couple months, I think.
And you never told us?
I just added it and forgot to say anything, I think.
I love it. It's very cute.
Yeah,
It is
Yeah.
really cute.
That is so
Yeah, I do.
adorable.
because I right now ask for mod power so I can specifically shout out Rhiannon Elf.
Yes, well, I don't think I have a shout-out command set up, because
What are you gonna do? Just post their link?
Yeah. Let's do
Alright,
that.
cool.
Switch.tv/Rhiannon Elf. I think it's an underscore.
I'm sorry, Retro.
Two
I'm sorry, Retro.
subscribers.
That's right, we sure do live in a capitalist society. You can be
Sorry,
gay
you need
if you
to-
can pay
I-
for
I-
it.
I put as many on tier 1 as it allowed me to do, but they only give you so many slots, and I had more emotes than I was allowed to put as tier 1 subs.
Hmm.
But I had
Yeah.
slots left over for 2 and 3. So
I really
Jesus
wish that
Christ,
sad.
I'm
they
just-
let you have more slots, I swear to God.
Also, what the fuck happened in the last game you ran? Because I just see here fucking
right, we'll get to that in a moment.
fail,
We'll get-
crit, and crit.
Huh?
Because I see in like this.
Oh, yeah! Enver Niles, sneak attack, sneak
Yeah,
attack,
this
sneak
fucking
attack.
Enver Niles is a fucking mad lad with a crit.
Oh, no,
Crit fail.
those-
Oh, no.
No, those
Oh,
are
no,
just
no, no,
those
those
are just like
damage
dice
rolls.
rolls being shown as crit. They're not actual crits.
I know, just like I just saw like 19, 20, 20, and it's like, what the fuck is this
I-
fucking like champion rogue?
I don't know why I rolled a bunch of sneak attack damage, but I guess he was testing things.
Sweet.
But no, I mean there is the one thing that we will get to about what
Pretty
happened
wild.
last session, because you all heard it.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
we all heard the thing. That's something
Yeah, hey
that-
Rosie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Chat
get to
should
there. So
probably be
first,
informed about.
I'm going to actually deliver the recap now.
Yes, do it!
Please, let's not get
All right.
let's not get unlocked.
We're
Okay.
unlocked already, are you kidding
So-
me?
I've already stunned
Yeah.
you.
You don't even have a monk half the time. No stun locks.
But when we do, he
You
does.
get a monk as a treat.
Just
All right. So, last time on the Vault of King Midas, our heroes entered the titular vault and faced the contents within. There, there was a skirmish with a horde mimic and some golden scarabs mixed in amongst the treasure. But most importantly, inside the vault, was a woman with angelic wings. Atlanta, the Wind of Change, whose name you have encountered many times in your adventures.
Mm-hmm.
She explained that the vault kept her and all of its contents in a state of stasis outside of the flow of time. For she was dying, or ascending. It was difficult to say which it really was. She was ceasing to be mortal and becoming a goddess. But she had one thing she had to do left as a mortal, and that was to pass on her title as the Wind of Change. There was a conversation with Rhea, Ionia, Silverlight. And Rhea took up the title, Wind of Change. She was flooded with magic and purified of her previous corruption. Atlanta then gave her a boarskin cloak, which she wore as a trophy from her very first adventure. The skin of the Caledonian boar. Which has its own magical properties, along with the bow of Artemis, which was amongst the treasures. Rhea, now burdened with responsibility, along with the rest of the party, took up the massive treasures, the magic items, and the gold, and the gems, valued immensely, hauling them all back to the Gilded Goose, with the help of the crew, and under the watch of Captain Ingrid. The ship, the crew, are now wealthy beyond the dreams of most people. The world is your oyster. You have wealth to purchase treasures.
We have
of
wealth to purchase. I would like to buy more wealth. Huh?
Yes.
That is one of your options.
I would like to purchase stock, please.
Hi, I see you have the number 5. I would like to own the number 5, please.
See, now instead of just being a doctor, a maid, and a lawyer, Rosie's also going to become a stockbroker.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
You see, the thing is, I think about is like worst of like capitalist
You
Rosie
immediately-
perspective.
You immediately become lawful evil.
No, here's the thing. I know exactly, like, if Rosie did go into money, the worst thing is, she wouldn't even think of ethics. She'd just see it as a game and find it funny if she had more of the things than other people because they care about it.
Yeah.
No,
So you're
literally, I
saying
think
she would
that's
be
what would be
every
really
single
funny about it.
billionaire.
Yeah.
She would, but she'd be more comedically evil in that sense.
Listen, like other billionaires might have an ethical code. You know, Rosie's just like, oh no, this is a game. I don't care about money. I just like to see the number go up.
Rosie's like, I don't even. What, are you like most billionaires will like hoard their money because like they like having the assets and they don't want to like actually do things that make them feel smaller. Rose is just like, why would I do that? Your number is like that big. I want my number to be twice as big as you because I think it's funny, idiot.
So what you're saying is Rosie would totally shell crypto.
Mhm. Oh god, that'll be her biggest prank ever.
Please, Rosie, I love you so much, but Alistair is going to be the voice of reason and prevent you from starting NFTs.
No, I don't think she would make. No, if anything, she'd do Monopoly money. She wouldn't do something that actually ruins the environment.
Oh my god.
No, Rosie just draws a bunch of pictures and those are her NFTs.
We fucking
I
god.
drew this. It costed $5 million to make.
No money slowly turns you into evil. Just straight the evil. Just immediate.
Straight evil
like
manic rat.
like a switch.
What can I say, boys? Lights up a cigar. This really is the rat race.
This is the bad end for us.
I swear.
Rosie
anyway.
becomes a capitalist arc.
I believe before
So-
Pan showed up, we were talking about like buying towers for like a.
Right. So
We were
one
talking
more-
about
a few-
your
I have
wizard
two oth-
school.
I have
Yeah.
two other things to get caught up. So
Of course.
two other things need to be addressed that are happening in the world overall. And that is very recently, after leaving the
Walls?
the Vault of Midas.
It happens. I understand.
Vault Seekers, you receive a sending from, I believe Sarah has met you back in Ebonmore.
Mhm.
I'm not sure if this one has been mentioned on stream, but you receive a sending. This is from Cadron Dragove, but relayed through his information network. The sending is this. Hunger escaped Persephone. Void cursing. Stronger wills must hold the shard. Avalon will rise, guarding needed Bifrosthorn. Peace betrayed the ancient winds, most forgotten.
Right.
Shortly after that, from the sea itself, you all hear the sound of a war horn blowing.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
As the horn finishes, Rosie hears the voice of King Oberon, consort to Queen Titania of the Feywild, echo through her mind. King Oberon says, "Under the orders of Queen Titania of Summer, a wild hunt has been called. The ogre has returned and the Feywild is going to war. The Goblin King and the King-Queen Storvald of the Frost Giants have sworn fealty to the ogre, and a hunt has been declared on all goblins and Frost Giants. All favors owned to Queen Titania and I are called in to immediately come to the Castle of Summer to join the war for the Feywild." Now,
Rose, I feel like this happens one day when like Rosie's like counting, like Rosie and Alistair are just counting their shares to make sure like how much money do we actually fucking have, and like Rosie just like has that and goes like, Alistair's like, "What's that, Rosie?" "No, that's gonna affect me."
Rosie, you don't know your queen any favors, do you?
Nah, I mean, I promised the sea mom, like, I let Kev see my soul one day, and that's all I think I owe to her.
that's
So-
true. Rosie owes them no favors, so you are no obligation to act. This is just reactions. This is just
Yeah,
something
no,
that's happened
really,
due to
it's
the
just
actions
like-
of another campaign.
Rosie's just like, oh, well, that's none of my business.
That's
Anyways,
not gonna
what
ruin
number-
my day.
What number was I at again?
I am
The beacons
into
of
this.
Gondor are lit. The beacons of Gondor are lit. No skin off my ass.
No, I think Viv said it most accurately. Like, I'm ambivalent to this.
Exactly. It's
So
perfect.
shout out to any Quentin fan reviews people who watch
Yes.
several hour videos.
I don't know why I've managed to sit through hours of that. Anyways.
I know, it's called Civilization.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
All right. Yes. So, with all of the setting stuff caught up, I have two questions for you. First, do you have any information that you would like to relay along the communications networks to the other parties?
Right.
When you get pinged with sendings, and if not, where are we going first?
Well, I mean, one thing I do want to say, I don't know if you picked up sending, Viv, But you can. It's a measly 150 gold to pick up like a scroll for it.
I also was going to. I didn't do it because I wasn't planning to do combat, but I was going to switch around my spells so that sending was one of my spells. So even though that's not currently my layout, I was going to pick it up so we had a means to communicate with the party if Viv didn't have it.
Either way, you can just
Viv,
respond to
your
Viv,
your microphone is
Really crunchy.
yes,
It's
like
It's going in the
bad.
washer.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know. Are you moving your microphone around?
Check a connection, maybe.
Hello?
Hello.
Am I still
Hello?
crunchy?
That
Not
sounds
currently.
better.
Okay.
It sounds fine now.
I don't know what happened. I apologize.
Okay, it's fine.
This is the Viv moment.
Viv is no longer crunchy.
I'm no
Like
longer crunchy. I'm sorry.
I just put her into the deep frying basket for a second. And it was just really crispy down
Let the
there.
oils drip and cool down.
Anyway, what were we saying?
Sending.
Yeah, you can automatically reply to a sending that you've received. So I can reply to this one with something, and then we can just buy a sending when we get to port.
Yeah, so you can just send them whenever. I'll tell you, as a wizard, it's great to just have sending when you feel like, today I want to talk to people, you know?
So true. Exactly. So,
So true, bestie.
fuck, what should I say in response to their sending? I feel like it's kind of important to mention that there's a new wind of change or something.
Well, yeah, like,
So, hi, you're talking
Hi,
to
by the way,
No,
I'm
no,
the new
this
Windows.
This is all you say. Vault compromised. There's a new wind of change. Smiley face. That would be Alistair's response. I don't know if you want to have any editorials.
No.
Ooh,
Make it
no, I
more
love
cryptic.
that
Say
because
that
that
change is on the winds.
Ooh, and that's great because then he's gonna reply back, and then he's gonna send his own sending because you're not gonna send any more. He's gotta talk to you to get the answers, so you don't have to use another spell
Right.
slot.
Make it into a
Yes.
little game.
Put an
Oh.
ooh face in the sending somehow.
Ooh woo.
I can't
Ooh.
wait till this
Is
goes on
ooh
to like
one
one
word or
of us
two?
becomes level 9 and we can just
It's one.
dream.
Ooh woo counts as one word.
It is, yes. Unless if you make it like, oh, whoa, because that can make it.
Sylvan.
Yeah, I want
And
Katie to
as the
out
Sylvan
the
say,
two words.
hog.
Oh, well, I mean, whoa, that's a pretty yikes word you throw out there. You can't just throw that willy nilly.
They might get the wrong impression.
Oh yeah, it's like fuck here, where it's like one hand it's like surprise, other hand it's like, oh, you want to do what with me?
No.
Right.
Anyway,
I like to imagine all this negotiations 100% in character. Where
Oh,
actually
yeah.
Kef was just like, hey, put a uwu in there.
It's a change here. Who dis uwo?
New scroll, who did?
Yeah, new spellbook. Who dis?
New vault
Who
god.
this? Are we gonna send something back?
I am typing
I-
a sending right
You're
now.
typing so you know it's 25 words or less.
Yeah, exactly. I want you to-
Are you putting in?
Very
Are
good,
you
then.
putting in the smiley faces and the uwus? Those are really important.
Sure,
Well,
I'll
I don't
find
know
a way
what's-
to work those in.
Okay, smiley face is 2 words because we don't have text.
Mhm.
Are we sure we want to
Uh,
convey the information that we have the vault? That
I'm
puts
not
a
sure,
big
actually.
money target on our head.
But here's
It- I
how
mean,
we
didn't
also
say,
have big
we didn't
money.
say that we got the money out of it. I just suggested to say that it was compromised.
True.
That could mean whatever you want it to mean.
It actually came to a very fair agreement with Midas. They finally got out of a 1,000-year filibuster. They finally compromised. The treasury has unionized.
The gold scarabs have formed a union.
They can use their blue glitter to like make so many different types of glitter. I would buy it for arts and crafts purposes.
Mhm.
Honestly, if we were in dragon territory, that'd be like a good thing to have.
Oh,
you
just so,
throw it on
they
an
know we're
enemy.
here.
Just like throw it on an enemy and run. Make your
Alright.
best dragon mating call.
Pocket
in
sand.
Battle.
Okay,
Sand.
I have 10 more words.
Okay. Well,
Ooh, woo.
what do you have? What do you have?
Changes on the winds. Atalanta has risen to stars. Midas has fallen. And I
Smiley
don't-
face and a woo.
Yeah, Smiley.
Do we have that in there? Because I feel like
I feel like
Tell 'em-
over.
tell 'em
I
that-
feel like there's a lot of words in there, but none of the words that I wanted to be in there.
Okay,
yeah, like the
okay.
message is right, but hear me out. We just say, Atlanta, out. Volt, ours. When to
No,
change,
don't say that.
you.
No, I don't. I
Vault
don't know.
compromise.
To know that the vault is ours.
Vault compromised.
Why not?
Willow
I mean,
finally
when you
makes a
start,
good point.
I mean, as soon as you like show up in Lasetta with a mountain of gold and start
Where we
building
at?
a new
We just have like our
Yeah.
you-
We can't hide the Lamborghinis
We
forever.
look like we're at the end of El Dorado over here with like the whole boat of gold.
Okay, the last 2 lines of this were a joke, but here.
All right,
Alright, let me see it.
I'm
Change
gonna
of
go
winds,
put that in the
electric-
tavern.
Thank you, lol. Honestly, this is the most Midas like exchange.
This is
like all
the
these
most
others would
Midas
be like,
ending you could have
everyone-
possibly had.
like I love it. Like all the others like very poetic. Ours is like butchered poetic, where it's like structured like a poem, but like then we add we dot our eyes with hearts and
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like listen,
Right to our
listen.
enemies.
I'm writing this in my glitter pen and sending it out.
I gave my W a devil tail. All right.
I mean, I think
Like-
that Rhea's the one that received it, so she's the one writing this, but both you and
We
Kef
all-
are like
we all
you know,
received it.
backseat gaming sort of thing. Well, no, I know, but like I think I was like the contact one because
No, I
like I
like-
was
I
the
like
one
to
that actually
imagine.
stayed and fought with them.
I like to imagine the first two is you, and the other two are just like we say it, and you're like, "Ooh, Meejin, Muha, what? Smiley face, thank you, lol. Who would
Oh,
say that?" And then like it
and
just
that-
ends.
Yeah, there we go. That's
What
perfect.
is a lull?
we do speak the language of the gods.
Beautiful. Absolutely.
Yeah, no,
fucking
God
beautiful.
talked to me the other day, by the way.
They
Okay.
speak the
God.
language of gods.
Put a lipstick print. Kiss it for good luck.
Speaking of gods, Cutchell's gonna tiptoe closer to Rhea.
Oh no, it's happening.
It's happening.
Sorry. I realize it's happening. I'm just dying because of Venere's fucking response in the tavern.
Wait, I gotta see that.
Oh, what is it? I gotta see it. It's added in, I think, all of
They speak the language of the gods.
the language of the gods.
Beautiful. Absolutely fucking amazing.
Smiley
I swear.
face, make you won't.
Oh god. Okay.
Once and
Anyway.
another, we can only listen to it twice a day.
So we're going to Muhit and Ketul is you know, tiptoeing over what's happening here. I assume this is like right after we send back the sending. I'm just like sitting on the deck of the ship and you know, Alistair and Rosie have just scampered off after totally fucking pranking my sending at the end there.
Gosh,
we
I
weren't
can
pranking
feel
it, Rhea. We were
we
being
are
genuine.
proving it. God,
Not
like
everything we do is a not everything we do is a prank, you know.
I was
Sometimes
hoping
we
to sign
actually
it.
want people to like you, okay?
I was hoping to sign it off more formally, but all right.
Well, excuse you. You used fine Sylvan manners there with the lol? Like... you signed it friendly that way.
I'm. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
I do hope that that's what they glean from it. My goodness. Anyways,
Well, it depends. It depends on if the person who receives it is fluent in Sylvan.
Yeah, because like there's often language barrier of it being laugh out loud or love lots. It's very, it can get very easily mixed.
yeah.
All right. So is this Kef or Katol who is tiptoeing
This
closer
is
to the-
definitely Cutchell.
Gotcha.
The date boy, I imagine like a Law and Order. Dun dun, first date.
God.
All right.
So
You have the floor.
Cthulhu's gonna go up behind Rhea and like kind of like try to like put an arm around her, but he can't reach the other side because he's kind of small. So he puts a tentacle, and
Rhea flinches when you like touch her shoulder, and she's just like, "Oh, it's you. Hello. Is this the doctor or his brother that I'm talking to?"
I am technically also a doctor.
So it's his brother.
So like I heard you said that like after the vault, we could maybe hang out a little.
I like you a lot. Maybe we can hang out or something.
That is what we agreed upon.
Yeah, and maybe meet your parents.
No. I apologize, but that is off the table.
That's something to do after
not
you
in my
have,
notes.
Like, 5 dates.
After 5 dates, yeah, it's in my notes.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
reasonable.
wrote it down. Cthulhu shows you his book, and it's just like intelligible writing. Anybody can read it.
That was not part of the pact that we made, though.
Let me look. The notes say. Where is this?
The principal action notes do say an oath has been made in the name of Pan that Rhea will go on 5 dates with Cthulhu now, retroactively. Actually, no, because the pack oaths are funny that way, so you have to go on 5 dates with Kef.
Oh, shit!
To her family.
Screaming Jip about
After they would...
Is that how it is? Because, like, it was still Cthulhu who made it, but is it just because of the writing? Like, that's just it is like that?
We could do it my exact writing, which is promise with Rhea, 5 dates, and meet the fam in the name of Pan. It rhymes.
It does rhyme.
It does rhyme.
I can't argue with
And-
it. Rhymes. That means it's magically binding.
Yeah,
Okay,
and honestly, as Pan at the naps, I do recall that, and I am holding this promise tightly in this little like stopwatch that's in my Vtuber model that no one sees. So yeah, it's gotta happen that way.
It's like a little,
looks
it's like a
at-
little locket that you open. It's like a locket, and you open and you look at it, and it's just like a picture of Kefin, of Cthulhu and Rhea in like a heart-shaped locket, and then like there's the oath scribbled in like the back of it.
It's like scribbled on
God.
crayon. Secret
Cthulhu
crayon.
reassures Rhea and says, "Don't worry, moms tend to like me."
Oh my god, I can't believe.
Speaking of meeting people, there's someone I want you to meet.
Is there?
Yeah, let me, and then, like, Kef, like, kind of, like, rumbles, like, rummages through his bag, looking for something.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is a reaction if you want to.
I'm gonna just just touch his hand and just try to like shut the bag. Like, no, not that again.
No.
What?
Not
But
that
it's
again.
cool.
No, it is not.
And Kef pulls out, the flask with a dead fly in it.
Wait, what?
And with a
That's deep
tentacle,
cut.
now that Ray is distracted, they sneakily take a jet black mirror and push it to the
No!
other side. So Ray, it's like out of Ray's view right now.
Roll sleight of hand, bitch.
I will.
All right,
Or,
Rhea, oppose this
Cthulhu.
With a
Perception.
Great.
Oh god,
Roll sleight of hand.
I
Okay,
actually am
let's
shit
go,
with
let's
that. I don't know
go.
what I'm doing here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
here's-
no!
Oh, you got a good chance.
Oh
Well,
god.
Oh no!
okay. This is arguably the funniest thing that ever happens in D&D, which is you get a bad roll, but the other person rolls worse, so it's fine. Like, literally, like, I imagine that, like Cthulhu, like, fumbles with the mirror, but Rhea just is, like, still looking at the firefly, like, what? Hello? Do you want me to talk to it?
God.
Kef looks
swear.
at the mirror on the other side of Rhea and goes like, "Oh my god, Is that Atlanta?
I
Looking shocked.
I look over and just completely fucking oblivious.
You look over to where the moon would be, and Cap with his tentacles like reaching it really far out, so it just be
Oh
in your
my
line of sight.
God, I swear.
Hold on, the music I want to play has ads.
Alright,
Two
we're gonna be gone.
unskippable ads.
Eyeball man. You see Cuttle chanting like eyeball man. Eyeball man. The king in yellow.
God, I can't wait to just like Rhea's like
Yatil.
Rhea meets Ignacy again, and it's like
Oh.
like not again, Ignacy. I see you brought her twice.
She's
Oh! Oh!
We need to stop doing this.
We gotta
We need
stop
to stop
meeting
meeting like this. Aha, aha.
Wait.
Rhea, as you look into the mirror, you once
we got Angel of
more
Death.
find yourself... Oh, Angel of Death time.
I only
Set
thought it
that
was
up.
fitting because, you know...
Mhm.
It is
But hear
fair.
me out, we could have orbed him because an eyeball.
No.
Can we put an orb on
The
top
orb.
of it?
We have a limited amount of orb moments, and we already used one at the beginning of the stream. We have to be economical.
But phony eyeball.
It's okay. I'm patting your head and shushing you.
Okay,
All right.
instantly consoled.
Rhea, as you look
Uh-huh.
into the mirror, you once again find yourself floating in space. The planet,
Cuttle's trying to swim.
a blue-green marble beneath you. And in front of you, the massive, gazing eye of Ignacy. As he
I'm-
looks into you.
I feel seen. My goodness. I'm just gonna I kind of just freeze up a little bit, and I'm just kind of like, I was going to shout obscenities at Dr. Capper Catol, but once like I'm being stared at, I'm just kind of like, ah, shit, you know, and I don't say anything.
This
I'm just like,
again.
yeah, I just stop.
Oh, what is that?
Hello again, Wind of Change.
Oh, so you've already been informed of that. I see.
I am the god of knowledge, after all.
Of course.
Very little that I don't know, and only that which I wish not to know.
There is no ledge to their knowledge.
Of course. Catol?
Catol,
May I ask?
why
may I ask-
have you brought them to me?
I was just
Well, I thought you might want to see them because they, wins, and I wasn't paying the most attention. Change. Something about Avalon, big battle, a horn, a horny boy. More winds. It's a very windy place.
The pieces are coming into place. The game is afoot. The strategy has been set. But I do not know it. It is up to the pieces to play their parts.
I see. I also come to you as an exchange of sorts of knowledge. I've brought to you the Wind of Change, and I hope to bring change to my world. Do you happen to know when last you saw your greater eyes?
You wish to find the next eye, then.
Yes.
Then allow me to consult my GM notes.
Let me consult with my gem notes.
Oh
Well,
my
because-
god.
Atlanta, do you know?
Because Ignacy is the god of knowledge, I mean, they would have knowledge of the DM notes, so they have to consult them.
You just see like
Exactly.
in asteroids, like you just see like little comets with like writing on them, and Ignacy speak, and it's like, okay.
Ignacy is the one
That's
character
all-
that knows this is all a D&D campaign.
He knows.
That's
We
all,
need to consult the GM notes. Don't worry about what those are. It would break your tiny little mind.
Yes.
And they're
I
just
go
like,
over to Rhea, and I whisper, it's like, he said the game's afoot. It's gonna be easy. I got 2 of those.
I have none. So, good luck.
Oh,
You have Minotaur feet.
they're called hooves.
Yeah, I know, but like, they're not feet. They're hooves. It's a little different. You know?
Cutzel's gonna kind of give Rhea like a little tentacle hug, and say, "You meet my friends. I meet your family."
I really don't. I don't know if meeting my family is gonna go over well. That's the problem.
So, that's okay. I just want to meet him.
I just want to know him.
I just want to cause you trauma.
I just want you to be I just want you to be domestically embarrassed, and then I'll comfort you afterwards.
Oh, domestically embarrassed. That is such a fucking. That is so.
That's such a good term.
It really is, honestly.
Because, listen, I feel like at this point, Rhea has been in the vault party for long enough to be at least fine with being publicly embarrassed.
Right, but it's a different
domestically
level when it's
embarrassed,
domestically so.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
how
back.
you really get under her skin now.
I back.
Right.
Cutzel looks at Rhea and
If you
says, "Really?
wish-
After all we've been through together, I've never let you down, or given you any reason to not be nice to me. I think."
You just did. By shoving my face in the mirror, you just let me down.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly what I
Exactly,
barely
Willow
think.
from beyond Willow in the distance.
Somehow Willow's here. Yeah.
Willow looked into the mirror too.
Okay, anyways.
It's like, hey, yo, what's this? Whoa!
I believe the God of Knowledge was talking.
If you wish to find a greater eye, then you must.
Oh, I do.
Then the nearest one to your current position is in the prison of Nafisa, the Danse Macabre. Hidden,
Nafisa.
Nafisa. Hidden in the ancient ruins beneath Lucita.
Oh.
History checks for everyone.
Oh dear.
Or, but for everyone, I mean those 2 who are here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go. I do not know
Stand
this
up.
history. I am bound to repeat it.
I've got proficiency in history, so
Insufficient.
damn it.
Oh,
Neither of you know that name.
Well, shit. Okay.
They are either obscure or incredibly ancient. You will have to do research.
Gotcha.
Well, I am about to start a magical school. Also, is
You gotta
Adelinka
go.
actually here? Because like they have not really included much in this conversation.
Huh?
Is Adelinta actually here?
Only if I needed her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's just in heaven. All right, cool.
She's just a constellation now, I guess.
She's,
Yeah.
She's just like she's just Ignacy's neighbor, and like
Oh.
maybe occasionally she's like doing her like daily crossword, just like looking over the window, like, is that my window change?
Let's just say that your goddess is watching,
Okay.
making sure nothing unsavory happens.
Thank you.
I wonder why she needs to watch over and make sure nothing unsavory happens.
It's only Ignacy. He's trustworthy and doesn't do anything crazy.
Nothing bad's ever happened when we get involved with Ignacy.
Looks at full title, God of Knowledge and Madness.
Ignacy
Nothing bad has ever happened.
Ignacy had only learned about the enemy and had to make himself forget. How could that be bad? He just wanted to relearn it.
Oh, also, my brother said that things go well with your thing with him.
Eh?
Him? Speaking to the eye.
Yes.
Don't butt in, Rhea. Talking with the
Did you see I'm
eye.
talking to the eye?
In fact, why doesn't he tell me himself?
Look, I'm
And
talking to
Ignacy
the eye
switches,
here.
Ignacy wakes up Kef.
Oh!
Oh! Are there two souls floating there now?
Yep, you're both here.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
First, a touching reunion. Oh my god, brother! Oh my god, little brother!
Ray's just like, oh god, they're multiplying!
Two of them.
Ah.
What does Kotal actually look like, though, if it's their soul? Because I
I think
vaguely...
Tuttle's like big and
Well-
buff, ain't he?
He's a little taller. I wouldn't say buff. Think like Shaolin monk.
Okay, but Kef is the shortest one in the group, so what do you mean by a little taller?
Like Rosie height, or like...
Maybe like 5'2".
Okay.
Okay, still bite size.
This is a weird feeling. Looking at you again. It's almost as if I could be with you once more, but we are yet ethereal forms. However, it's good to know that this can happen here. If we ever need to do stuff, we can just come here.
Whenever we just need to do anything, we have to talk to God.
Yeah. So like holding Cutle's hand, Seth looks at the one who watches. So yes, I've collected much information on, well, you know what, might be dangerous to give specifics here.
Yes.
But
Be
I
careful
intend-
what you say.
Yes.
Cannot know the enemy.
Mhm. I do, though. I know them by name. And by look. And unfortunately, by encounter. I intend to increase this knowledge by starting a school in Lasita. It's going to be an ocean exploration and oceanography school, and it's going to do a secondary job of collecting rumors, whispers.
I warn you. Knowledge of the enemy is dangerous. Not only to me, but to anyone. I have warded your mind as best as I can, Scion. But the Mother Mortals, they may falter in the face of certain unknowables.
I will be careful and cautious. I will look through inference and by omen and search. I also intend to eventually have my students instated as, like, advisors of sorts, if I play my cards right, into the courts of the land. For what nation can exist here without the sea? And we will know the most about it. Somehow. I gotta make a school. That's my plan.
Of course.
I think I know a few people. Call in a few favors, maybe. Get the backing of some people in Lasita who can help me on this curriculum. Yeah.
I was
You have
also
my
intending.
blessings.
I was
Thank you.
also intending to start an institution to study rumors of the enemy. I mean,
Well,
But-
maybe we can go halvesies.
well, I suppose so, but I wouldn't really. I'm not sure. We have to be careful about it if knowledge is truly that dangerous. Is there anything you can elaborate on or enlighten us about the reason why such knowledge is dangerous? Will it actually corrupt our minds, or is it just simply making us a target?
Both.
That's what I was afraid of.
The enemy's magic is corruptive in nature. They will draw your mind towards their way of thinking, destroying your love for all that is beautiful in all things, until you wish to see it all burned to the ground. But also, knowing of the enemy invites the enemy. The more you know, the more you become a target. A target to corrupt or destroy.
And that's why you've forgotten them. Okay. Interesting.
Should knowledge become corrupted? Should knowledge wish for the world to end? Then there is a few things more destructive than a bad idea.
Trust me, I am familiar with that concept.
Cutzel's Cup smirks a little after Ignacy says that,
Mm-hmm. Alright.
thinking to themselves that they could be as dangerous to this god as they are to themselves. That'd be horrible, unless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, that was my question. I believe I'm good.
Kef only smiles because he is now assured in his insurance plan.
With that, Ignacy returns you. To the ship.
Hey, I gotta see my brother.
Kettle, please
Yeah.
never do that to me again.
Oh, then stop being all cool and stuff.
I'm not entirely certain I can. I apologize. I'm just too cool.
That's okay.
I feel like
Cutzel pats your head and kind of skips away.
I like to imagine like Rosie, Alistair, and Willard is like playing cards or something, and they just haven't heard that bit because I'm pretty sure like it's like just a moment in real time, and Rosie is like they put down like some Go Fish cards. He goes like, imagine Rhea being like cool.
I want to imagine that Rosie says, "Go fish," and then Alistair's like, "I thought we were playing poker."
Wait. Rosie squints. I think we're doing Uno.
With a standard deck of playing cards?
I mean, you could still do the equivalent of Uno. You should probably make
If we're
the face
playing,
cards.
wait. If we're playing Uno, why did you still say go fish?
You know too much. I'm dead. Rosie takes the cards.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I guess we are on a boat.
Cutzel is writing date ideas down in their notebook.
Oh yeah.
Also, who's... Oh, Nefasa the Dense Pickup, that is the place, right?
Yeah, that's the place.
Got
No.
it.
The
No.
prison of.
The prison of... Okay.
Nafisa.
Just,
Okay.
I do want to warn you,
Nafisa is a
KB.
name.
Okay.
I shouldn't have
so.
said that. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I didn't
It's
say that.
okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
yeah, it's a
We know.
place. It's a place, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Gaslights
place.
us, gaslights us, it's okay, in like 2 weeks we won't remember. I will say, KB, if you do want to play Dense Macabre on stream, just be careful, there's like a 50% chance it might be muted. afterwards.
Yeah. I won't.
I
won't
learned
play the
that.
actual- I won't play the actual song, or I'll find a different theme for them. I mean, for the place, not the person, because you think it's a prison.
The
Not
individual
person of the person.
location.
Yes.
Did I say? I spaced the fuck out. Okay. I apologize.
Right.
So,
Are there any other conversations we wish to have on the boat before we arrive at our next destination?
I believe I'm good.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
I think I'm good.
All right.
Also.
Why don't I just poke Archias to see if he's alive? Find these boxes over here. What is going on over here?
Poor Arcadius.
What is going on over here?
I'm sorry, I don't really exist.
You see, I'm actually just a mass hallucination. I never had
Yeah.
it.
Never
The
had.
voice strikes again.
Oh my god, he got voided! No!
Oh god.
I can't believe we all forgot about the voiding during Willow's initial arc. Oh god.
Oh no.
Cutzel's gonna look at Bubbles and just be like, "What you taste like?"
Why would you ask that?
You taste minty like the other tiefling?
I'm not a thief,
You're blue.
but I'm an angel.
What your salt tastes like, girl?
Bubbles is an
Alright.
angel.
Bubbles is an angel. Well, there's Celestial.
Whoa!
That's basically an angel.
I'm gonna tentatively try to pat Bubbles on the face.
Not on the hair, just like right on the face.
Yeah, like on the horse cheek.
Okay.
Well,
I was thinking like
Kind of just like with a really just like dumb like look,
I was thinking like
seeing
flat
if they're gonna be
palm.
attacked.
I was thinking flat palm like right in the center, like between the eyes space.
Wait, why,
You're
why
not
the
even
hell-
tall enough to do that.
Cutzel's
hell
never
would I-
really interacted with Bubbles.
Why do they draw a seahorse at the top of this map?
Wouldn't you like to know?
because
Oh,
Bubbles.
because we met Bubbles
That's-
there.
You drew that. You drew that.
Oh,
when-
yeah.
When
We got Bubbles.
Time to go ask for milk again.
No.
Man, I can't wait for this one guy over here, like all the way from the beginning, and like Willow comes back and he's like, okay, I have to tell you a lot that has happened.
All right. The Gilded Goose arrives in the city of Muhit. You will have a few things I think you wish to take care of. I'm indifferent on the order of which you do them.
Where are our tokens?
Should be by the boat, right?
In the
We are-
journal, you have the ability to pull out your own tokens. You know?
Oh!
Alright. We didn't
How
know
do I do that?
we had your permission to do so.
Fine, I'll
Hey,
take the tokens.
Thank you.
Oh!
I prefer
how
to be
it works.
politely. I prefer to be politely
Why
placed
is
off the
Alistair's
map by
token?
the.
Why is my token tiny?
Tiny,
Because you're a baby now. Get over it. You're now the
No!
See, you're the size. You're the
It's
size
because
of how you
this-
feel in your heart.
You're fun size.
Oh my god!
You're so tiny. I can just put
Rosie
it in
and
my
Alice
pocket.
are
Oh
bigger.
no! Enlarge, reduce. Hello.
Sorry.
Rhea, you're not gonna fit the maid outfit we made you.
Oh no! Oh my god.
There.
Okay, that works. I'm a little bit
I'm
bigger.
glad you're going right to the kobolds.
I'm gonna go see my kobold friend.
See the kobold boy.
Rhea's gonna walk right over to where the magic shop is, but then realize that the storekeeper is not there.
Right. So there is when you arrive at Amir's shop, Rhea, you notice that there is a closed sign upon it, and that it is covered in dust. It seems as if it has not been opened for some time. But as you are pondering this, coincidentally, as if propelled by the forces of fate, you hear a series of explosions from the south gate.
Well, I'm going to investigate the south gate. My goodness. Whoa, token just glitched. Okay, here.
Token.
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 So I'm gonna
Token.
I'm running to the south gate. I wonder. I'm gonna look around. Should I roll investigation or
Alright.
something, or is it very obvious what's happening here?
It's very obvious at this point because it's in the field, in the field to the east of the south gate. There are a number of large metallic devices on wheels which you have never seen before, and they are smoking from the from one end. And you see Amir, artificer extraordinaire, standing next to them, taking notes, while some laborers begin lifting metal orbs and other things and placing them
I'm making
into,
cannons. Holy shit.
Oh,
into
Red.
the hole in the front of this device.
Red is
And
incredibly
Amir is there
interesting.
taking notes.
I'm gonna just wander over to Amir and just say, "Why, hello. I went to your magic shop, but I noticed that it was closed. Is this what you've been up to lately?"
Oh, yes. It's a pleasure to see you again, Miss Ionia. Yes, the king has actually asked me to work on a very special project. It's had me too busy. I've had to close the shop, but the king's gold makes it worthwhile.
Oh, I'm sure it does. What
I'll pays him.
What exactly are these?
Well, these I'm calling cannons. They are a much scaled up version of the personal weapons that we reverse engineered. The thought is, if we manage to get them functioning correctly and accurately, they'll be able to punch through even a castle wall.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, these will revolutionize warfare. No need for mages to blow up, to crush stone walls with powerful spells, when a group of men with a steel cannon and a barrel of gunpowder can do the same.
I would argue that mages are still important in their own right, but I
Oh,
do
of
like
course,
the
but
idea of
The
smashing
more
down walls.
subtler arts still have their value, of course, but...
Of course.
Well, like, why invest in someone who went through an entirety of wizard college to cast fireball, where you can just get three guys together to fire a cannon several times a day?
Hmm.
Why don't you stay and witness the next test firing? We should be about ready to go.
Oh, please. I would love to.
All right, please stand back over here in the safe distance. I will light the weapon.
Of course.
And he goes and he sets the fuses, and he lights each of them with a little bit of cantrip magic, and then boom, 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 3 cannons fire, and obliterate a wooden target that was set up. Just completely splinter it. Amir writes this down.
Hey, Amir. How
Yes.
much would one of these cannons cost?
I'm afraid that these are only being built for the king's army. I'm afraid they're not for sale.
Yeah, they are.
Is that so? Is that so? Well,
Intellectual property. We'll steal it.
say somebody came to you with an incredibly large amount of money. How much would you be willing to sell it for if you were given permission to?
Make
Rhea becomes an
a
arms dealer.
persuasion check.
Oh, I
Ooh.
apparently have proficiency in that. Thank fuck. Okay.
No need to thank me.
Yeah, it's still not that great, but it's better than I thought, honestly.
Oh, also, you do have advantage because he's still smitten with you.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's cute. Oh, that was wrong. That was the wrong one.
performance.
That was the wrong button. I apologize.
Ha-cha-cha, ha-cha-cha.
Still, a natural 6.
Ah!
All right, I'll count it.
Yay!
All right. He kind of like looks over that and then he looks to his men and says, I really can't sell this to you, I'm afraid. They are proprietary technology of the king's army.
Yes, yes.
Then he like writes something in his notebook that he's been taking notes in, and reload, men. We're going to take another test fire. And then while the laborers are distracted, he shows you his notebook, and he says, 1,000 gold.
Oh!
I'm gonna get out my coin purse.
Just 1, 2, 3.
Well, he's not gonna do this in front of the men. Like,
Oh, yeah, no.
Rhea, come on.
I'm just
You
casually
could've-
counting my money in front of this person and just kind of like, all right.
You're just like, let's see. You're like pulling out your pocketbook and just like jangling it aggressively and just like looking around, waiting for him to get the idea.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
He writes something else in his notebook and says, come by my old shop tonight at midnight.
Ooh.
Here we'll steadily.
There's
scope the
candles and
cannon
rose
across
petals.
the city.
I give him a thumbs up. I'm like, all right then, thank you.
Katorans
Like,
and
Kev
Rhea.
isn't the
How
only
could
one
you?
who has a bunch of dates to go on.
Oh, imagine how awkward it's gonna be when Kev goes on a date with Rhea that night, and she has to leave at midnight to get her arms deal.
Oh my god, yes!
Rosie Alistair, I need you to do me a favor.
I need you to disguise yourself as me.
Either
Alright.
that or I need you to distract Kefir long enough for me to sneak out and do something skeevious.
I'm doing a
Skeevious.
skeevious thing for once. This is beautiful.
I
Alright,
can't
so,
Okay, so Rhea's going to become like a genocidal warmonger and start selling like being like a private military contractor, and Rosie's going to become a capitalist. We have some really good prospects lined out for us.
We got
Ah,
capitalism, we
the
got
true
war
themes
crimes.
of the Vault of King Midas, how gold corrupts. Now you will
true.
see
Excess
why Midas
ruins
became a
men.
lich. Yes.
It's a cautionary tale, audience.
Totally don't listen to it and spend your money the most immoral way possible. I mean,
By
after all, the
donating
rich people
to
not
KB
doing it.
Angel on Twitch.
Did you know that if you give money to KB directly, it is not unethical or immoral, and in fact, it is very moral?
yeah.
This was supposed to be the good party, right?
Yeah.
Right?
This party is
This is
very
this
chaotic.
is just the chaotic party. This is just
We're a
the
chaotic
teetering.
party.
We are teetering very hard on the thin line between chaotic good and chaotic neutral every day of our fucking life.
Exactly.
Chaotic, I think.
True chaotic.
Chaotic
It's my
wolf.
favorite 4Kids show.
Oh my god.
I'm glad someone
Alright.
remembered.
I vaguely
Hey,
remember it. I don't remember what it is at all.
I could go on a vague memory rant with you one day about chaotics.
I'm sure you could, but now.
But not now.
Yes, but not now. I believe, Rosie and Alistair. This is the
Yeah.
town you wish to set up your
Okay.
your stronghold in. Yes.
So,
Yes.
Alistair, I was looking at the map, and I thought there's two possibilities of where we can have our real estate, right? Now, obviously, there is clear real estate, sort of in this this middle section over here, right near the south gate. Looks very nice. Looks like there's plenty of space to work with. But also, what if we were really petty about the people who didn't buy our witch hat or hag fingers?
Oh my god.
Well, I would say yes, but I think with how close like this general area is to like the where all of the games are, you know how popular those games
Oh, you're
are.
right. No, that is
Well,
actually
that's
very
true.
good real estate.
We might be getting a lot many more patrons on their way to watch a good show.
You're right. That is actually, yeah, no, because they're like right across the street. No, that is actually really good real estate. Like Rosie for now is teetered away from pettiness of like, what if we just kick the people out of their houses and just be like, our house now.
We'll see how this first one goes, and then we can make enough money, and then we can show them what's for.
All right. Okay. And you know what? You know what? I could look every day to Kazim and be like, hi, and he has to live with it, so that's great. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So, should we tell the people what we're interested in, do our sort of business plan?
Yes, you should.
So, we're opening up a maid cafe. You know, it's gonna be all you want. It's gonna have people in maid outfits. It's gonna have great service. It'll have your coffee, your booze, tea, any drinks you really need.
Milk.
You know what? And while we're at
Milk,
it,
especially.
Milk.
yes, milk is a local specialty.
Let's go.
Rosie, you should have invited your friend over, and because now we can sell cakes. We can have little cakes.
We can make it a bakery too. We can make it in like different sections. Like one part is sort of like the bakery, like cafe area. The other's more like the bar and leisure area.
And then upstairs is the office for legal counsel.
Exactly. and then above that is the doctor's office.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh.
And then below everything, that's where the hidden succubus temple is.
Yeah, shouldn't you tell your bitch?
Yeah, okay, so when we were talking about this in the chat, KB mentioned that both Rosie and Alistair couldn't benefit from the maid cafe, but KB mentioned that if it was all a maid cafe and also a succubus temple, Rosie could benefit from the establishment and Alistair can benefit from it being a temple. So it's also secretly, for the people in the know, a succubus temple.
It's a maid cafe. I feel like people would expect it, honestly.
Well,
I mean,
the thing is, maid cafes
it's
are
a
probably
very-
a new thing.
It
Like-
makes it, but listen, I'll say it. It makes it a very acceptable cover story.
No,
Very
you think
true,
about it like this,
honestly.
because we know that in modern context with like TikTok culture and everything, but like think of it in this context, right? We did the maid bit as a bit for room service, right? And then we've evolved it in this setting to be like, hey, we want to have this place so then like it seems like maids are serving you and helping you and cleaning everything up for you. You know, make that the gimmick. And then
You
with
be
the
like the upper
succubus
class.
connotation, that's when everyone would go like, well, you should have expected it. They're wearing maid outfits.
It's like, yeah, this universe is a universe. Like essentially, we're inventing Hooters.
Hooter,
boy,
apparently
Hooters.
nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you know Rosie is gonna be like, yeah, no, hire them. They'll look great in a maid outfit. I don't fucking care. Like, we don't
Do you
discriminate
think
from
Rosie and
gender over
Alistair,
here.
of all people, are going to discriminate against the people they hire? No.
No,
Listen,
we're
You're
gender
pretty enough.
fluid
Put on the
Hooters.
maid outfit.
Get
I don't
it?
care what
All right.
gender you want. Put on the maid outfit.
outfit.
That's our business
All right.
model.
So, normally, I would probably say that, like, well, you're gonna need permission in order to actually, like, start building inside the city. But because you are building a castle, and that already has an upcharge, and the fact that we're in the epilogue, I'm gonna bypass that.
And
I'm just
also,
gonna give
like,
you-
it's- I
I'm gonna
imagine
give you
that,
a
like,
price tag for a combination level 1 establishment, level 1 temple.
Ooh, actually, let's see. So we got
Ooh.
18 total. Okay, we can afford that though.
18,200
absolutely.
gold pieces.
Is that
Now, you'll
collectively?
have to-
Yeah, because I know.
That is collective. That is the collective price for a combination temple establishment stronghold. Now,
Only
I want to
9,100
add
free.
one. I want to add one more bit of information, just so you know.
Mhm.
there is one additional rule that is important that you understand. You do not gain the benefits of building a stronghold until you defend it in battle.
Oh, I'll attack it for you.
When you build a stronghold, you will create enemies. Every time. You cannot not create an enemy.
Rosie,
So,
remember,
when you build
like,
this, when you build this, someone is going to want to destroy it, and you will need to defend it. Only after
Tomas
successfully
from
defending it.
Epimore.
I was literally thinking, like, Tomas, like, what, like, he's still bitter about it. He comes to Muhit and he's like, these motherfuckers set up a what?
They're just hunting down this fucking rat like it's fucking Mousetrap, like that fucking classic with Nathan Lane.
I can't believe we're
Alright.
gonna have to defend our maid establishment in battle.
In our weird establishment of like, here's the bakery area, here's the bar, casino area, here's
Totally not a Cepheus temple.
Here's the
Long
mommy
sto-
room.
Long story short, Alistair and Rosie, you approach the Emir, and you tell him what the houses you want to purchase and bulldoze and replace with your business, and he says, "What are you, crazy? I can't authorize this." And then you plop so much gold on his desk that he thinks his desk might break, and he says, "Okay," and he
I
signs the
feel like
paper.
at one point Rosie
like-
threatens him, like, if you don't give it, this will be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Do you want your desk ruined?
It's like 3 minutes of like Alistair and Rosie just like, okay, well, and then they just start emptying gold on his desk until it just like it starts creaking and it just gets too much, and then Rosie has like one more coin in her hand that she's going to put on it before he's like, all right, okay, I'll listen.
Okay. I spent so much on this desk, please. It's mahogany.
It's mahogany. Oh god.
Same brain.
Yes.
Thank you.
So the construction begins. You purchase all of these houses out from under their owners. The houses get knocked down, and they start digging out to build your secret
Maid cafe. Our
Maid
maid
cafe.
cafe.
your secret
Our very
dungeon
public
underneath the
maid. Our
maid cafe.
very public maid cafe. Yes.
Yes, a very public maid cafe that doesn't have a deep secret basement for any nefarious reasons.
Domain. bitch.
Absolutely not. I mean, listen, we can pay
Yeah,
for all of them
yeah.
to get new homes. Just give us the cafe.
Yeah, like fucking. All right, so
All right,
Alright,
so it will
switching-
take time. Basically,
Yeah.
I'm telling you now that it will take time for it to be constructed, and in the future, there will be an adventure where you need to defend the maid cafe from someone. Maybe Puritan mobs. Maybe NIMBY protesters.
A very drunk
maybe-
squid.
Maybe a very drunk squid. Probably not that one. Probably. Well, maybe that one at the same time. Maybe
As another one.
paladins who figured out that there was a secret succubus temple going on. Who can say?
one
won't say
follower
yet,
of
because I
Apollo
don't
comes
know yet.
in and is like, "What? How could this have happened?" In
Literally
my
Will walks
maid
in.
establishment.
Willow's a
But-
very frequent customer of ours. She has no problems about it. I don't know what you're talking about.
But yeah, so
So this is what you guys have been talking. What is that? What
Oh,
is going on in the basement down there?
You don't need
Bill's
to
like,
worry about
I
it.
can't let any
Would
of
you-
you live that.
Well, good lord, what is happening in there? And there's like EDM, like fucking lights, Aurora Borealis.
There's like you can hear like music, like very loud, like bass music coming from there, and it's just like Aurora Borealis.
I'm sorry. Shut up, that's a heresy down there.
It's just like there's like a mage that knows prestidigitation that can just change the color of the flames. Let's go.
Yeah. Dancing lights.
What? Like, there's some tieflings having like thaumaturgy as like the fucking beats.
Yeah.
I know we're friends, but I still got a job to do. You know how it is.
But also consider Rosie slides an Electrum. You don't know where she got it, but you've never seen an Electrum before. It's like
The
sliding
Pokemon?
a $2 bill.
Consider Willow, we're like best friends.
We're really bad. Remember that one time I gave you that tarot card? We're best friends.
I've always seen us as coworkers.
Me and Willow are buddies.
I don't know, do you want to share?
I've seen you all as coworkers.
Wow.
So what are we getting out of the maid cafe? Does anyone ask that yet?
That is a very good question.
Do we-
So,
Great.
you are
Do we get
actually
unique
getting some.
maids out of it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You
is it
are
not
actually
good?
getting
Is it
some. You
Some
are
benefit.
actually getting
Good
some
for you?
powerful mechanical effects out of it. So because it's a maid cafe, because it is an establishment, during downtime, basically you can use it to gather rumors or gather intelligence on other organizations. So basically, by owning this, Rosie owns a spy organization.
Yes.
Let's go.
Rosie's maids talk to people, and they know things. And they will tell Rosie these things, and Rosie can sort of... Basically, Rosie can spend a little bit of gold to make a gather information check, to learn about other organizations. The range at which it can operate depends on the level of the establishment. Basically, at first, it'll really only operate in the Muhit area, but as you upgrade it in the future, your spy network's range will expand.
Yes,
Also, because it's an establishment, it will produce some amount of gold for you every single season.
Nice.
The amount of gold depends on the level. I think it's 500 gold per season at level 1. No, 1,000 per... 1,000. 1,000 gold.
Alright.
Well, that ain't bad.
That is
So
not.
every...
Yeah, because I know establishment is the cheapest. So I just
Yeah,
want to clarify
it's-
how much how much I have to take out is about 6,000 of the gold, right?
6,100.
Well, you
if we're
also-
gonna split it, or 8,000.
Because I know 8,000 is
Yeah.
temple.
Yeah, but, well, so 8,000 is a
You need
temple,
9,000.
and 6,000 is the establishment.
Yeah.
But then, because you're building them as one combined stronghold, there's a 30% upcharge.
Okay, so how much do I have to
Cool.
take out of my pocket just so I know exactly?
91.
I would imagine, if you're splitting it
Oh, okay.
50-50, that would be 9,100.
Okay, thank you. My brain.
Can I have a part-time job in the maid cafe?
You have to talk to Rosie and Alistair about it.
You have to apply. You have to apply, and you'll have a very long and uncomfortable for you job interview.
Let's do it.
Also, because it is also a temple, basically, because Alistair owns a temple, Alistair will have a bonus, a 30% increased chance of success whenever they petition their patron, or their god, or their mommy, succubus mommy.
I remember the mom.
Mother.
Basically, you'll have a increased chance of success if you petition them for aid, and be more likely to receive summoned, like, demons or devils to come to your aid when you
Cool.
call on mommy for help.
Oh my god, what if we get the Babu demon or whatever and just be like, hey,
Also,
remember how we nullified your contract? Yeah, buddy.
Yes, Can we nullify your contract?
Also, Alistair and Rosie will have stronghold actions while defending their stronghold.
Ooh, we have layer
Yeah,
actions
basically have-
essentially.
Yeah, you basically have lair actions, and you get a special class feature that recharges on an extended rest, which is a week downtime spent at your stronghold.
Yo.
Ooh.
So Rosie would get Vanishing Strike, which is after you hit with a sneak attack, you may become invisible. Anything you're wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on your person. This effect lasts until the end of your next turn, or until you attack or cast a spell. You can do this a number of times equal to your stronghold level, after which you must take an extended rest to refresh this ability.
That's good. Holy shit.
Meanwhile, Alistair will get Encouraging Inspiration, which is while an ally has unspent Bardic Inspiration dice, their proficiency bonus increases by +1. This applies to a number of inspiration dice equal to your stronghold level, after which you must take an extended rest to refresh this ability.
Ooh. So basically, until Alistair uses inspiration die, they basically get a massive proficiency buff.
Yep, +1 proficiency bonus. Basically, they can set. Basically, once per extended rest, they can set. They can give someone a super proficiency die, or a super inspiration die.
Nice.
Super inspiration.
Mm-hmm. Which gives them a constant +1 until it is spent.
Awesome.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, you'll have stronghold actions that you can do while in the city of Muhit, and there'll also be other special supernatural effects that you will be able to control in the area, which we'll go over at the time. Because I may need to reflavor some. I may need to reflavor some of them to. Yeah. And of course, Zed will get something similar with their school, and so will Rhea with their tower.
Hell yeah.
Willow gets nothing!
Well, I don't know what Rhea's going to spend her gold on. Maybe she'll...
I know,
maybe
that's
she'll
why I'm joking, because I haven't heard
jump
about
on
those
Apollo.
plans yet.
Willow's hoarding it all like a dragon.
I mean, maybe
Willow
Willow
buys
wants to
that
spend
dragon.
all of the money and get and buy a Vorpal sword or something.
I don't know,
Vorpal sickle.
they already have plate mail. They're clearly satisfied.
Maybe they
No,
want to
I
buy
can't
some
wait.
+3 plate mail. I don't know.
Willow? No. I want +3 plate mail that's adamantine. I don't want any crits on me, ever.
We'll
How
see.
do I get to 42 AC?
I would like to
Honestly,
never
if you
be
want to
it.
maximize AC, you have to be a wizard.
Oh,
I would
really?
like
Oh, if you want
I would
the
like
if you
to
want
have
invulnerability.
infinite AC. I would like to. Willow's going to really fulfill her obligation as party meat shield.
I would like to
you
become
just
an
need to learn the
impenetrable wall.
You start as fighter, and then you go like any spellcaster to pick up shield. So you have shield, you have heavy armor, proficiency, and then you have a shield, and
I
then
mean,
you
honestly,
put
all
a
you
shield
need is
spell on
magic
top of
initiate.
that.
So
But you can only do
heal
that
level.
if it's magic initiate. You can only do it once.
Fair.
Willow's plans 3 weeks. 3 words for you. Floating Dracula Castle.
Yeah.
Yeah!
I love it.
Okay,
I love
it's
that
still the
idea.
floating part that's the hold up there.
I
Floating
mean,
castle.
That's what you gotta figure out, GM, I mean.
I just need to spend the money, buddy.
I'm just
Listen,
the
if
We're
they-
going to
Listen,
I mean-
just Bioshock Columbia rules. It just works.
Yes, it is.
Don't ask
Bioshock
questions.
Columbia.
They just float because physics is different in this world.
Maybe
You
it
can do
floats
what
on,
Midas does and just enslave elementals.
or I was gonna say it could float on the ocean like a dragon turtle.
Rocks.
Oh, so wait, so
Boo.
you're telling me that Willow's just gonna start seasteading? She's gonna build a rapture?
I mean, why not?
No
Is that a
gods, no
Bioshock
men.
reference?
Every man is entitled to the sweat of his brow.
Wow. Can't wait for the real
Do vampires
person to go
sweat?
mad at Dracula's castles and ran.
Do vampires sweat?
I don't know, but apparently this one has feathers.
Don't vampires aren't vampires allergic to salt or something?
It's moving water.
I have this really horrible memory
Just
that
like
in,
Houlihan's.
I have this horrible memory that in Twilight vampires sweat glitter or some shit. Was that true?
No,
Am I
they
remembering
it's
that
not
right?
true
No,
here.
Wait, Twilight? What are
Yeah,
you
they-
talking about?
They glitter in the sun or something when they're sweaty?
Twilight, isn't that a pony?
Oh my
Uh,
god.
okay.
Yeah, isn't that a pony? I don't know what
I
you're
think
talking
it's
about.
like the main pony.
Don't you
I
date
don't
me.
know.
I'm more of
Come on,
a
let's go
rainbow
learn how
dash.
friendship is magic.
Oh my god.
Don't you bait him. Don't you bait
Let's go
baby.
get the jar.
I'm bait.
Oh
Listen,
no! Don't get the jar!
okay,
Don't get the
I was fine with it until someone brought up the jar.
Don't you dare! No
Oh.
jar. This is a no jar stream.
This is a jar-free zone.
Viv, aren't you jar-sized?
Except
Shut the fuck up.
Yes, but
Shut
it's
up.
more like the way that you put a firefly in a jar and you just shake it around and you watch
No!
them, like, yeah.
You're just making me.
Hey guys,
fucking
you know
mad.
what's funny? I know my hi, I'm Pan Naps. I know large reduce. I can make Vivi be tinier.
No!
1 centimeter tall.
I've doubled your height. I haven't gotten any taller. I guess you were shorter than you thought.
Gosh.
Right. So,
Sorry, not sorry, KB.
Rhea,
Yes.
that night at midnight. Hold on. I gotta switch my view to the other.
I'm just chilling with the kobolds.
You meet that night Amir in his shop.
Brown chicken, brown brown.
It is lit by candles, but that is because that is the lighting source.
Of course.
Sure, that's why. It's romantic.
Why, hello, Amir. Thank you so much for taking me up on my offer.
A mirror, you say? Kev ponders the mirror.
Not that kind of Amir.
Not yet.
All right. Yes. I am. I can make one of the prototype cannons show up on your ship for the price I spoke of before.
But of course, I have it ready right here for you. I'm gonna set a little bag of 1,000 gold coins on the counter.
He will count them out and confirm that they are real using
Of course.
his methods of
Doing
doing
the whole
so.
bite trick.
Yes. And well, very good.
I must
I
say,
should ask.
Of course.
I should ask. Have you invented any new spells recently?
Well, funny you should ask.
God.
I did actually come across. I did come across an idea for another one. Almost slipped up there saying she came across another one.
Almost gave the game away there, didn't ya?
Uh-huh. I've decided to call this one Rhea's Sun Mantle. So I'm gonna explain the spell to him.
Right. He says, "Oh, I would be if I'm so busy these days, but I could find the time to make some scrolls of this. Well, it would take quite a bit of time, but I am interested. I would like to see this spell proliferate.
I would love to
If
see
you
it
would be willing to
proliferate
share
as
it
well.
with me."
I would be honored to share it with you, Amir.
I would love it if someone could have my business run while I am away due to the fact that I am so busy. It'd be a shame if I had enough money to run it.
Oh shit, I could.
You could just own his business.
Huh! I could just own his business.
You can just own his business.
I have an offer that I'd like to broach you on. What if, you know, is this magic thing really working out for you?
Like, consider, you can
Hmm.
have both a school and an establishment.
I could.
One's already built.
I could. I could just buy stock and like own
Or
half his
you
company,
could,
basically.
Or you could
Right, because
have Amir work for you at your school.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
pay him more than the
Oh.
game. Holy shit, you can have him teach engineering
Yes!
to teach
my-
them how to make cannons.
Oh no! Oh no!
You-
Oh no! Rhea's gonna have a direct pipeline to all of the freaking military weapons now.
I love this. I love this idea so much.
He is becoming a warmonger.
I love it. Okay, so,
Honestly, not surprised.
Amir, I'm just gonna be like, so I'm rather impressed that the king has trusted you with such important and secretive work. May I ask how
Oh
that came
yes.
about?
Well, it came to be that I acquired some very unusual weapons. He goes and he pulls out an automatic rifle.
Oh shit!
They already have automatic. That's not even.
No.
Yeah, I thought they had
Oh.
Renaissance era.
Yeah, he didn't make this one.
Okay.
Okay.
These weapons were found on the corpses of alien creatures.
Alien.
Looks away.
That is just
Mm,
truly fascinating.
Yes, it was, and there was ammunition with them. It was a lot of work to figure out how they worked. Obviously, our designs are much. These are self-loading in some way, which all of my attempts to recreate them that fail after a few shots. It's not nearly as reliable as these. These we have very limited ammunition for. And then he shows you, this is the weapons that I've been working on, and he pulls out a breech-loading musket. He shows you how it works. He shows you how it works and how it's basically a smaller version of one of the cannons you saw outside.
Yeah.
I developed this from reverse engineering that, or one of those, and I showed it to the king, and he's been very impressed. And we are. He's got all of his artificers cranking out as many of these as he can.
Of course. You must truly have an incredible mind to reverse engineer something so complicated. Just so happens that I'm looking for a group of people with incredible minds like yours.
Is that so?
Yes, now that I have acquired the wealth that I needed, I am planning to start my own school of magic. And I would think that somebody capable of building cannons and guns would make an excellent professor, wouldn't you say?
A professor?
But of course.
Me? A professor at your school?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would be honored.
Well then, I will send you the details as soon as I, first of all, buy a plot of land, of course. It's still in the works. But, given that this is my plan, and you have been so incredibly helpful with spreading my new spells across the lands, I do feel that we would have a useful alliance as part of a teaching facility.
I believe that if I speak on your behalf, perhaps with the king's blessing, for the creation of a new war college, we might be able to make this happen.
Really? Oh my gosh. Why, thank you. I would appreciate that greatly.
All right.
Before we go, I would like to buy a spell.
Oh, well, I've been out of that business for a while, but sure, I still have a lot of stock left. What are you looking for?
I would like to buy a scroll of sending, please. Thank you.
Very well. He will sell you one for like the normal price, which I believe that would be an uncommon magic item.
I mean, yeah, it would be uncommon because that's level 3.
Yeah.
Of course.
Apparently he really likes you, so he'll sell it to you for 100 gold.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's great. Oh my gosh. That's really cute, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it to you for like $1 and your big girl money.
All right. Thank you so much, Amir. I look forward to working with you. I'm gonna wander out and just, return to the ship and await the mysterious appearance of the legendary weapon that he has created.
Of the massive cannon.
Hey, Captain, I got us something cool.
We have one
What did you buy?
Let's just say we've got a lot of options should Yormander try and swallow our ship again.
Just fight God with the cannon.
I don't know what you're planning, but I think it's a spectacularly bad idea.
Imagine Yormander comes up and we just fire a cannon out of like his rib cage. And he's like, what the fuck was that?
Oh my god.
Like, that'll kill you, but like, what the fuck?
Jokes aside, it's a weapon that the king of it itself is actually developing in secret. So I've managed to get my hands on one, and I figured that it would be an excellent addition to the ship. So you're welcome.
That's wonderful news. I look forward to seeing it. And it won't be delivered until the next night, because he's got to arrange for one to be lost in test firing. And
one just wasn't up to code.
And then it will be moved during the night. But the next day, a cannon is added to the Gilded Goose.
Yes!
Along with a dozen cannonballs and enough gunpowder to fire them.
Beautiful.
Hey, KV.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back to the ship after parting with the kobolds. I'll go back 'cause there's something I want to do there. But do we have the cannon now?
Yes.
Functionally.
Okay,
Sure.
okay.
How much does the cannon do?
Cutul's gonna take a little nap, and Seph's gonna wake up.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And Seph is gonna see the cannon and be like, what's this? And someone, could they explain it to him?
Oh, this is an incredibly secret weapon that I managed to acquire for our ship. We're probably not able to use it in any capacity while still in earshot of the city. But
Gotcha.
yes. Essentially, you see those giant rocks right there? I gesture to the cannonballs. It shoots them really, really fast.
Oh, I see.
It's incredible. It's like the spell catapult, except amped up to 11.
Like a big falling rock.
Not even falling, flying.
Flying rock. I see.
It's the best.
Hef is going to start meticulously and carefully writing down dimensions of everything about the cannon.
Freya is nervous now.
You see him tie a string around the ball and then measure how long it is.
Oh my god!
Oh no, Zen is actually pulling their physics knowledge here.
You see Kef like lick the gunpowder and like sulfur, phosphorus, saltpeter.
Probably a mixture.
I'm not a good cook.
Oh my god!
So,
80-10.
Nice! Holy shit!
Like,
That's really good.
oh god!
I should also give you
range.
the
Be
I should also
careful
give you
where
the
you aim
stats for a
that
keg
thing.
of gunpowder. I should also
Just
give
in
you the
case
stats for a
things
keg
go
of
wrong.
gunpowder.
Can I
just
take a
in
little
case-
gunpowder in a little sack for my studies?
76 fire damage. Oh my god.
All right, that's fair. I'm just like looking at that 1810 because like that's reasonable for fucking canon.
I love it.
It's also like Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
This is just for fun. I want to see like how rolling 8d10 looks.
Let's say you fire at a. Let's see. Can you one shot one? Okay.
And that's
Okay.
a
Well,
low
surprisingly, you didn't
roll.
one shot
my.
anybody. You didn't
That's
even
a
one
low
shot
roll.
Willow.
Roll.
That's a low roll though.
That's
My
a low
goodness.
roll, but geez, it's like a fucking fireball.
Yeah, that's above average fireball.
Oh, I love this.
Just to give you a few ideas.
I have many ideas, and this is beautiful.
Okay, I'm gonna take a little gunpowder and a little sack
Mm-hmm.
after I get all the information on dimensions and everything. And
Oh, you're just
basically-
taking some gunpowder with
weapon.
you?
Yeah, 'cause I want to go
Interesting,
identify it.
Okay.
All right.
After
You
spending like at
you're-
least 12 hours. Go ahead.
I was gonna say your identify spell fails because it is not
Not
magical.
magical. Yes.
Oh no, I meant like identify it with an alchemist.
Oh, are you proficient in with the alchemist kit?
No, but I do know about an alchemist in Muhet.
Ah.
That is true. You do.
Oh, I see. Oh fuck, I forgot Kesk wasn't out. Wait, she's out.
No, he isn't.
Yeah, there's an alchemist.
Sorry, I just forget. I just remember her as like person who totally didn't buy my bluff.
She was too smart for you to scam.
Hmm.
Kef goes to the alchemist.
Hello, Triton.
Hello.
Are you here for potions or salves?
Is there anyone else in the shop?
No.
Okay. I'm here.
Alchemy is expensive and kind of a low volume.
Yeah.
I'm here for help identifying a substance, and I will pay extra for your discretion.
Discretion.
Basically, I just came to hang out. Slides 10 gold pieces.
She looks at you and she makes an insight check.
Of course.
Hmm.
What's
She
Kef's
says-
deception?
Well, he's not really trying to deceive her. She's just trying to figure out his vibes. If it's part of a sapient creature, I'm not interested.
Oh, no, it's just raw materials, but I lack the know-how and ability to know its mixed proportions. I have about maybe like a 1 gold's piece worth of it in weight. I was wondering if you could
Alright.
tell me its composition per parts.
If you're not trying, as long as you're not trying to get me to identify Triton brains or something, fine, I'll take a look.
Oh no, it's just some like powder.
Drugs?
Cap
Drug.
Cap just puts a little
No.
powder on the table.
My goodness.
From tasting it, I tasted like sulfur and phosphorus and some other stuff, but I don't know how much is there.
Ah.
That's what I needed.
She takes one look at it. Ah, this is Amir's work.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know.
It's on some residue up somewhere.
I believe, taking a look at this, this looks like Amir's gunpowder. She takes a pinch of it.
Gunpowder.
She takes a pinch of it, sets it on fire.
Oh,
Gunpowder.
and there was no spell there.
That is correct. It is purely
Just regular
work
ones?
of
Like a candle.
purely a work of the right compounds.
Science. Alchemy.
Indeed.
Mm. How much do you have to... A gold piece is like a standard... It's like a world standard. So how much of each component would you have to mix per one gold piece?
Well, that is something that if I were to tell you, as I would lose my head.
Well, I can make your... Yeah, I can make it worth your while. Kev puts down 100 gold pieces.
She looks at it and looks back at you expectantly.
Slaps down 500 more gold pieces.
She looks down and looks at your persuasion check that you're gonna make now.
Oh, no.
Hear me out. I don't know the 500.
Come on.
No!
Oh, ooh,
The dice aren't
ouch.
working with you, Zed.
Tragic.
She looks down and looks back at you and keeps waiting.
Fine. 1,000 gold. Take it or leave it.
Oh my god.
Alright. She takes it.
Yeah.
Oh!
Reluctantly, but
Slides.
still taking it.
She slides the gold into her own pouch. Or into her... off the counter, behind her counter. And then she says, well, it is a mixture of sulfur, carbon, and potassium nitrate, and she begins to break down the process, the ratios, and the process by which you create medieval gunpowder.
Kev knows the recipe for gunpowder.
Mm-hmm.
What will they do with it?
Oh, you'll see.
So,
He looks away.
yes. So, it costs you, 1 keg of gunpowder, will cost, 250 gold pieces in material. Or, bullets and shot for 10 rounds from a musket or pistol is 3 gold pieces. So I do not
Also,
have it broken down by the ounces of gunpowder.
I just
like-
looked it up because I was curious about like what medieval gunpowder would have in its formula and all that. And the Google result says they also made some chef-like improvisations, including a splash of brandy, vinegar, or varnish. So they literally just put beer in their gunpowder. Like, yeah, a little bit of
It's
this.
flammable.
Hey, listen, I still have half of a snack special left over. What if we put a drop of that in there?
Oh, that would be extra
God.
spicy. Extra spicy.
That would do an
That
extra 2d10 of damage.
That's gonna make a color of flame that only shrimp can see.
we're gonna make shrimp explosives.
Okay. I'm gonna thank the alchemist and throw in another 100 gold and remind them to keep it on the very hush for their safety and mine. And since we're in the talking mood, Kev's gonna say, I am no metallurgist, but I am seeking the world's strongest, most durable metal. You happen to know about any?
Strongest would be adamantine. Though there is much to be said for mithril being both as strong as steel and very light. Depending upon your needs, either would suffice.
I intend to make a weapon. The likes of which
Weapon.
will go down in history.
Then adamantine is what you would want for the base material.
Alright, get some.
Stronger than any other metal, capable of piercing through stone and other hardened surfaces.
I
Where can
think
you
that's
get
the way
some?
to go. Yes.
Well, if you need enough to build a weapon, what are we talking? Are we talking like a dagger, or are we talking like
A trident.
greatsword? A trident. You want the whole length metal, or are we talking just the tips? Because the answer will complicate matters. If you want a lot of adamantine, that's going to be a lot harder to come across.
Well, let me ask the gods about my weapon carrying weight as a monk and warlock.
That's not really going to matter, but like, if you make the whole weapon out of adamantine, then it's like nearly unbreakable.
Yes, that's what I want to do.
Oh my god.
All right.
Rich boy
She
wants
says,
his
well-
stuff.
Well, the only way you will be able to find that much adamantine is, well, in the vault of a king, or you'll have to talk to the dwarves.
The Vault of a King. That's funny. Very funny.
Dwarves!
Not our first king vault.
Where can I find some of them?
There isn't.
Well, legends say that there are some dwarves that live in the mountains behind Naharun, but they are very secretive.
Gotcha. Well, thank you for your information. I must take my leave now, fair alchemist. The kobolds need me.
You need to
Kinda,
make
well,
them
they need
not
my brother.
poor.
I need my brother. I'm gonna bow and then leave. And I'm gonna go sleep.
Alright.
Okay.
We're swapping days here. What's Willow up to?
Yeah, what's Willow up to?
Yeah, Willow, do you have anything you want to do in this town?
Oh, I don't know.
Or are you just waiting for your turn to go to Lysita?
I'm just basically waiting to go to Lysita.
Alright, we'll get there.
I only have one more day's worth of business here, and then I'm ready to go.
Alright.
I will say I do have a small shopping list of magic items, but I'll trust you, KB, in where would be a better place, the best place to do that. If that should be here, or like if we're going to Lysita.
Lysita's bigger.
That should
Lysita is
probably be
bigger.
in Lysita's the biggest city in the world, so that's
Thought
probably
so.
the best
I
place
just
to
wanted
get
to.
shopping,
I just wanted that to be on the table.
yeah, and if we run out of time, we can do like the magic item shopping between sessions.
Yeah.
Also,
Exactly.
Also, while
For
we're
that,
while we're
because I would, yeah.
Because that's a
While
lot
we're
of like,
talking-
okay, let me roll up a bunch of magic items and see what's
I have two. I have only like two things I know I want.
Mhm.
So hopefully that could help with that.
while we're talking about spending money and all that, I am going to just real quick add sending to my spellbook officially.
Smart. So I think it'd be another 150 gold just to put it in, but that's like nothing for you.
Oh yeah, that's
it's like
a
a
drop in the bucket.
dollar.
Yeah.
All right.
You went to the dollar store and you got sending.
Alright, Katol. We're
Yeah.
gonna go talk to the kobold boss?
Yeah.
Give them the gunpowder so they can rise up.
Oh no.
Revolution. May they have a strong. They're allowed in the maid cafe.
My dearest Willow, we're going to Lysita with that baby. I'm gonna start an arms race.
Oh no. Oh no, you guys are starting World War I early. Oh fuck.
It's
I'm
okay.
pretty sure
How
I
many
just heard
alliances
baby
are
go,
there?
no.
Oh no.
okay,
Oh no.
We're just gonna be like America and be like profiting off it till like someone shoots our boat, and we're like, how? We were neutral. And it's
Well, that's none of my business. You attacked the maid cafe.
like, you sunk our Lusitania. How dare you? And our humanitarian affairs.
The
The
Gilded
most
Goose
Midas
gets
image,
stuffed.
the most Midas image I can think of is Rosie in a Scarface suit with that automatic rifle defending her maid cafe.
Hey, I'm gonna go to the kobolds.
So as you enter into the kobold's tent city, the kobold boss you met before, who is like a buff kobold warrior wearing fake wings on his back, he comes up to you. He says, "Yeah, what are you... Oh, hey, I recognize you."
Hello! It's good to see you again, my friend. My lady troubles might be going away. They have agreed to go on 5 dates with me, and I get to meet their family. Either that or they
Agreeing to
betray the
5
gods.
He kind of looks at you. Kesk does not understand this situation.
It's like it's been like what, like 3 months since they've seen each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like they
Kesk
met
does
once.
not understand this situation.
Kesk,
Why are you here?
It's okay. I'm here as a generous friend, but I wish to know, this might be painful for you. But my dearest friend, how did you lose your wings?
I didn't lose my wings. I never had wings.
Oh. Wait, do kobolds not have wings?
Not always.
No.
Oh,
Sometimes they do, but it is considered an especially blessed event for one to be born with wings.
Oh.
Winged kobolds are sort of like, within their society, are like assumed to be destined for, leadership.
gotcha.
We're cool.
Oh! See, Kev looks around and is like, oh. I never really looked at anyone else here. I just thought you all had wings. And you lost yours somehow, and that's why you got those wings. But,
You honor me.
my dearest friend, I look around here and I see much strife. But I see a great leader.
Silver Frog is raiding with a party of 5. Thank you, Silver Frog. Hello, raiders.
Hello!
Just catching up,
Welcome.
Frog. Me and Lux
Silver
bought a
Frog.
maid cafe / succubus temple.
Yep.
It's great. We bought a
Yes.
cannon. And are basically taking this Minotaur King's cannon maker to join Wizard College.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have a direct pipeline to all of the King's advanced military tech because guns were just brought to this universe. So, needless to say, we will have all kinds of fun things soon enough, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
The enemy
Yes.
truly does not know what's coming.
The enemy will not know when we pull out the fucking cannon.
The enemy is
Mhm.
not prepared for Cow Island up here in the north.
Cow Island.
Truly,
Howland.
Cowland.
I can't wait till one of them
You,
just
you
becomes
say
Blade.
that, but wait until the space campaign.
I can't wait.
We're going to
one.
space!
I can't wait
No,
till
you're
one's
not going to
Blade.
space. One of the other campaigns.
I know.
Can't wait till one of them's just the Blade, void of gun.
Void of gun.
Just wants to delete
I just want
all
the
gun.
void to have, like, erasure cannonballs. Doesn't destroy anything, just erases what was there.
Just void balls.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Okay.
explodes things.
Spaghetti
Wouldn't
and
that be
void balls.
tragic?
Oh no.
I made all
I need
the
to stop
space
giving
campaign.
baby ideas. So... What was I doing? I say
Yeah, you were
that
talking to
I,
Kesk.
I see around here and I see much strife. Are you not treated well in this town?
Kusk wouldn't say that exactly. I mean, there are assholes, but we are allowed to be here. We are allowed to do business.
Well,
We are not permitted to own homes, but our city, he gestures at the tent city behind him, is comfortable enough for us.
guys can't build homes.
And own them. They could build them.
Yeah. We are not permitted to purchase permanent buildings within the city limits. We are not citizens of Muhit, you understand.
Oh,
Nor do we have immense quantities of gold with which to bribe the Emir in order to build a maid cafe that's totally not a succubus temple.
I love that, like, this is like a few days later and, like, the kobolds have heard about this. It's like, no, some rat and devil man showed up and they bribed the mayor. So now they have this, like, illustrious cafe in production.
No, I don't want to get the kobolds angry at us.
It's okay, kobolds are allowed to be hired. They can be, in fact, paid very well and handsomely.
Yeah, you know, I
Are you
think a
going
kobold
to
would
have
really
some
cute in a
sexy
maid
kobolds
outfit.
at your maid cafe?
Dude, if they apply and, like,
Listen, we have non-discriminate employment.
like,
so
if you're willing to buy the
Yes.
maid outfit, if you're willing to do the work.
I don't care what your gender is. I don't care what your species is. Put on the maid outfit.
Wonderful.
That's how we're gonna get a lot of
find
business
some
too.
kobold. I will have to find some thick kobold maid art. I'm sure it exists.
I mean, you're gonna find
I'm sure
kobold-
there's. You will do a Google search and you will have way too many options to choose from.
Here, I'm gonna peek behind the veil and.
Don't.
There are many options to choose from. Oh goodness.
Some say for Final Fantasy already, so that's. Yep, there's that. They exist. They exist.
Oh, there's so
Oh, good.
many.
Oh, one's cute. Oh, that's a cute.
Okay, I'm very glad
Right.
that we will have no shortage of potential kobold maids.
Yeah.
So, Kesk, if I were to
Yes.
walk away and there just so
Yes.
happens to be a pouch on the bench with a lot of gold in it, what would you do?
Hypothetically speaking.
I would take it and I would use it to provide meat for as many kobolds as it can afford.
Only meat? No house?
As I said, we're not allowed to purchase houses.
Well, you can change that with money.
Not a quantity of money that you're just going to lose on the ground.
Well, I am quite a clumsy trident. Could 10k help the kobolds?
Oh my god.
10K?
10k.
Are you gonna have enough?
Wow.
Well, actually, you
Or 5? Let's do 5.
Dude, 10. I mean, it's gonna be a bit, but you still have plenty of money with 10K.
Yeah,
I also
was
got
about to
more
say, you
than-
won't
I also
have
got
enough
more
to
than
build
you
whatever
guys,
thing you're
so-
gonna do, but you certainly will. We are very rich.
Yeah, and you do have
True.
more money than the rest of us.
How about
Yeah.
if I were to just like leave
He-
like
Kess
5,000
just-
gold
as you
here on the
say-
ground?
As you say 5,000k, or 5k, Kesk's eyes sort of like go wide, and he doesn't even like he seems to be unable to even fathom like how much wealth that is, and he says, I think so. Yes, I think that would certainly help.
Very well. Kef kind of like stands up and does like a flip do a handstand and like slams his
Mhm.
handstand on the table.
Mhm.
I will see you soon, my friend. And with some of that gold, I better see some better wings on your back, baby.
Oh,
It's fucking
And then
literal
Kef like kind of
wings.
just like monks out of there.
adorable.
And on the seat, there's a few sacks of gold. There's 5,
Oh my
containing
god.
1,000 apiece.
Oh my god.
And in the distance, you
Kef.
hear let it be known, Kef follow, uplifter of kobolds.
Squadlish.
Oh my god.
Sorry, the uprising.
If they ask
Yeah.
if they ask you who donated, tell them it was Quadlish.
Yes!
Oh.
Yes!
That was his
Yes.
share.
It's
Yes,
what Quadlish would have
uh,
wanted.
Well,
Was
yeah,
it?
'cause Kef
Kesk
wanted
step. Kesk steps up, and though Kef does not see, the audience sees. He opens one of the pouches. He holds up the gold coin, and he clutches it in his hand, and he looks up at the sun, and then a little teardrop runs down the side of his face.
Oh,
Aww.
And, yes.
Oh, I might
with
need your
that
help
donation-
one day. Kev comes back.
Just
Kev comes
go.
back. Oh, I might need your help one day. I forgot about that. I just remembered. I might need
runs
help one day.
back.
I'm really glad that
Why are you
that
looking
one
in the
of us-
sun? They shouldn't do that. That's gonna
one
hurt
of
your
us
okay,
is
he's
eyes.
got
being
fire
generous
resistance,
with our
that's fair.
gold, and the rest of us are just kind of doing
Anything for you.
war crimes.
a little bit. That's really
Even if they don't
is
get a
it- is
house,
it
I
even
just
a
want
good
them to
Midas
have like
session
like
without
a,
a war crime.
I want them to have like a roof at least.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, with that money, they will use that to acquire the rights to a structure, and they will begin building more of a kobold shelter. They won't be able to.
Wow,
they won't
this
be
is
able to build
kobold
something
army.
large enough. They won't be able to build something which houses all of them. There's too many of them, and that's not enough gold. But they will be able to build sort of a shelter that they can use.
Yeah.
And it will significantly uplift their standard
Better than
of
just tents.
living for the. Yeah.
Significantly
Well,
better than pen.
They'll still need to use the tents, but they'll be like
They'll
That
have
would
a
be excess.
they'll have a common room. They'll have like a
I
kitchen
imagine like
ward.
I imagine
They'll
it
have,
like
like, a hall.
like a yeah, or like a somewhere they can go like if there's like storms or something.
Yeah,
I kind of
so,
imagine
like,
it.
this is a
Mhm.
coastal
I kind of
city.
imagine
yeah.
just like a big roof
mhm.
over the tents.
Yeah.
Like that's like kind of what I saw.
Yeah, because like this is a coastal city. It probably rains and storms here like pretty regularly.
hmm So they'll have like shades, which is great for them because they don't like the sun anyway. And yeah, it will be a significantly better, and they'll build like a hall where like a dining hall or something that they'll have,
Perfect.
Mhm.
and something they can crowd into in the case of a storm.
Hog.
Kobold charity.
Okay, and then I leave. I monk out, and I go to
Monk
Kazim,
out.
baby.
Go to the boy Kazoo.
Instead of return to monkey, return to monk.
Monk.
All right, and Kef, you will have a lovely date with Kazim.
Let's go. What happens on the date?
Well, why don't you tell us briefly?
Okay, I walk into the arena with a sword and a shield, and I bang them together, and I say, "Kazim, I've come for my date. First, we spar." Is there anyone here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You
That's all
just
it-
enter like to
Hello?
the Coliseum, it's completely empty. A tumbleweed falls through.
Oh wait, now.
All right. Kazim accepts your challenge. He thinks that you are
Mhm.
small and that this is cute. He is caught off guard by your monk-like abilities.
Mhm. Do I best him?
In the
Probably
first
not.
round. In the first
Ah.
round you do, because he is not expecting you to be so quick and nimble and to get behind him and trip him. The way you did. But in the second round, he tries harder, and he pins you.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Homoerotic sparring match?
Oh.
I know, I've read enough fanfiction to know where
Have to
this
take
is
up the
going.
cravat for that. Oh, that's steamy.
Katul.
Oh.
Katul's on the ground, like kind of looking to the side, blushing, and be like, "Fine, I know when I'm beat. You get to choose where we go to dinner then."
And he takes you to the finest restaurant in Muhit.
Let's go!
Ooh.
And he pays in platinum pieces, because it's that expensive.
Oh, this
Damn.
man.
Damn.
We
You
have
know
all
how
the
to
money.
treat.
Oh wait a second. We have all the money in the world, and Kev, you're letting him pay for it?
Hey, I want to be like
Look.
wined and dined. Katul's
Look,
gonna come back to
guys.
Ray and be
You
like,
want to
"Ooh,
be
you got
wined and
a
dined before you
standard
have
to
to
beat."
do that to Rhea.
Also, guys,
Yeah.
I think we gotta understand, we only have all the gold in the world. Kazim pays in platinum. He
Yeah.
flexes harder than we do.
He
Mhm.
does flex. I mean, he's got those muscles.
Listen,
Of course he
we
flexes.
could go somewhere and go to an alchemist and get your gold transmuted into
We could
platinum.
just convert it. We could just convert it to platinum. But I love the idea if we have all the gold in the world. Because he's like, huh, need not worry about your gold. Has like 3 platinum.
Mhm.
All right.
Instead of sitting across
Um,
from Kazim, I sit like right next to him and just kind of like lean on them the whole night.
Aw, gay
He's
people.
preparing his Minotaur dates.
Mhm.
He's learning the ways.
Yes.
We have a
Kazim
lovely
puts
evening.
Puts his arm around you as well.
The bicep alone could crush Dr. Kef in one move.
Yeah, like that's not the entire appeal.
Oh
I
no,
wore
it is. It
Like,
is.
you
Katul
gotta
wore
understand,
a
squids have no
lovely,
bones.
So how-
It's okay.
a lovely.
I'm
Atlantean
attracted to
dress.
anyone who can best me in physical combat.
So true.
So
Katul wore a
Katul, how does
lovely
your evening
Atlantean
with
dress.
Kazim end?
Well, after some whining and dining, Katul's a little drunk and says to Kazim, "One day I gotta fight this big ocean monster. It's gonna be scary. But I think it might be easier with you by my side." Wink.
It was all a setup.
Oh, according to
You were
Kakeku.
using me for battle tactics?
You're so strong, and very few have bested me in battle. Or can be so romantically. Some mystery dice? Oh no.
See how drunk Kazim is to be easily manipulated?
Kazim blushes. And he says, which name are you, is Kazim calling you? Katul or Kef?
Katul.
Katul, I am embarrassed to say this, but I don't know how to swim.
Oh.
I can teach you. I can teach you, baby. Nuzzles Kazim. Mhm.
Cute! Oh my god! I can't!
You'll be
all
moving
muscle,
through
you
the
think
water
it's gonna
better than a
float?
fish. Trust me. See those arms? Those arms will cut the waves. Mm-hmm.
But I sink like a rock.
It's okay. You just gotta move right. See, the ocean is like the wind in a way. It moves around you like the water does.
Doesn't one of us have a spell that can give us water breathing?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he doesn't need to swim, he can just sink and destroy.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
wait.
gonna.
Just listen to the Sonic music that plays when the spell's about to run out. That's when you need to get someone to send
Like
you
after like
messages.
8 hours, it's like.
Can I teach Kazim how to swim tonight?
You guys just go to the dogs like, let's learn
it's
how
like-
to swim.
It's like this. It's like the beginning scene of Skyward Sword, where like you're up in the goddess statue and Zelda just fucking pushes Link off of it. It's like they just go to the docks. And he's like, "All right, get in," and then Catola just like pushes Kazim into the ocean.
No, I feel like it's like an attempt, and then Kazim's like, "Oh, you want me in?"
My goodness.
Because you
If
can't,
not
you can't knock him.
tonight-
You can't knock him like a glass of water.
If not tonight, then I will send an emissary from my school to teach you how to swim.
Tonight is fine, I suppose.
Let's
Oh,
go!
And-
Have you
like
ever
a-
learned how to swim on a date?
Imagine you're like a 4-year graduate at like this school of like marine biology, and the dean asks you, "Okay, so I have this
I
friend."
need you to travel across the ocean and teach my boyfriend how to swim.
teach
Yeah.
my Metacar boyfriend how to swim.
This
Like,
is your
My
thesis project.
bodybuilder Metacar boyfriend.
Yeah,
I
that's
swear that's the
as,
point of at least one community episode out there.
as,
That
as
sure does
someone
sound like a
who's
community
currently
episode.
dabbling in marine biology, I can confirm that that would be a really great senior project idea.
Honestly.
Like, I don't know,
Okay,
write
so-
notes on your way over there or something. Like,
Is there like a
I don't know.
bathhouse we can go to?
Sure. Yes, absolutely. Bathhouses are relatively common, and especially near the
Maybe this big building here.
Coliseum. Sure.
Jeff Winger, it's me, the dean. I need to learn how to
Okay.
swim.
So I'm gonna get in the bath, the big like bath. Like I assume it's like some type of like thermi, like in Rome. Maybe I don't know. I'll let you set the scene.
No, I'll so yes, you go into this bathhouse, and it is, there is water being warmed by, Roman sort of,
by Romans?
Roman
Roman
sort of
ancestors.
technology that's sort of the pipes which run under the pool,
Yeah.
which carry hot air, and at this time of night, it's mostly empty. Kazim disrobes and enters the water.
As does Katol, but they have a little like swimsuit on because they're shy.
Oh.
Okay,
Of
so so Katol goes to Kazim and says, "Okay, you're gonna float there, and I'm gonna take your hands with my tentacles. You're gonna kick this up and down, and I'll move backwards, and you'll move forward, and then and then I'll let go, and you just kick."
Alright. And so there is this adorable montage of Katol teaching Kazim how to swim in the big bathhouse. And by the end of the montage, Kazim is at least a passable swimmer.
Oh.
Let's go.
And doggy paddle.
You can doggy paddle.
Nice. Okay, Katol's gonna like yawn and like say like, "I'm very tired," and just kind of like float and go to sleep in the water.
Oh.
I assume like Kazim will probably bring Calf back to their place, and they will snuggle the night away.
Sounds good.
And then upon waking, Seth Alo wakes up
Yes.
and
So,
gets
Oliver,
ready.
you wake up. You wake up snuggled next to an incredibly muscular naked minotaur.
What a
No.
wonderful thing to come back to.
Seems like his type.
What did I get up to last night? More specifically, what did my brother get up to?
Was it
I
fun?
get dressed in my Atlantean robe. That was the nicest clothes that I had. It's more of like a dress. Think like tunica. And I assume that Kazim wakes up too after my stirring.
Mm-hmm.
Dream never woke up again.
As Kef is looking out the window and says, "Have you given any thought to our offer from last night?" someone as strong as you in the fight that is ahead. Turn the tides.
You know, I really don't think of myself as a warrior. I'm a sportsman.
I've seen you
more than
fight.
anything.
This is a
I know how to
sport
fight
for the world.
for the world. I'm not an adventurer. I'm not a hero. Do you really want me out there against some eldritch monster?
I saw you adventure into that bath last night like a warrior, and you conquered to learn how to swim. I think you can do anything.
Oh.
Oh.
What exactly are you asking me to do?
When the time comes, I think we might need some help on my ship. It won't be long. But it will be dangerous. I basically need someone to throw giant shot footballs into cylinders. Very, very fast.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like something I can manage.
We got a deal, sweet cheeks. If you say yes, I'll be sure to call back and snuggle with you again.
It's so awkward.
I will sincerely think about it.
It's good enough for me. Kef dons his robe of shadows, looks back at Kazim, and jumps out the window.
I imagine it's like
What a
on a
strange
first-story
swing.
building. So
What a strange what? And then Kef goes back to the ship. Walking, not funny at all.
Alright, alright. With that,
I have to unclick my date with Kazim item.
with that, Rhea, we'll,
Oh?
So, Rhea,
Yes.
initial construction on your school
Yes.
is going to cost you 8,000 gold.
Oh, that's perfect. All right. All
This will
right.
be for a level 1 tower. I assume that as that is completed, you'll be upgrading it. As
Yes.
long as there's still gold to spend. But that will be the level 1.
when will we ever run out of money?
Oh, watch me.
I mean, if you want to upgrade these to the maximum level, you will.
Imagine us running out of money. It's impossible, actually. We have all the world's money.
Well, I mean, theoretically, you do have the Eye of Midas, so you could just, start
We
like
could-
buying chickens and
Make
turning them into gold and scraping all the gold off, and then
Exactly.
breaking them with the battle tax, and hoping
Oh my-
more gold falls out.
I just had an idea. Okay, the
I don't think
main
that'll
like
work because once they're petrified, I don't know if they count as creatures.
this is like a not even like a making money sort of thing. This is just something that I want to do because it would be perfect thematically. The entryway of my school building is going to have a statue in the middle of like a fountain.
Hmm.
That's literally just a goose that we petrified to be gold.
oh my god. No, it's a Gaidra.
A
We don't
literal
need Gaidra
golden
to
goose?
petrify.
A gilded goose. It's perfect.
Speaking of the
I love
gilded
it. It's
goose,
canon. It will happen.
Beautiful.
Does Ingrid upgrade our ship?
Well, we've got a cannon now.
I actually wanted to have a scene about that, but I don't think we're gonna have time.
Okay.
Today, but in a future epilogue, perhaps.
Epilogue Part 2!
Because remember, Ingrid got more money than all of you.
Yeah, Ingrid got
yeah.
the most money and also has the crew money as well.
I would love
Mhm.
to see what Ship Mommy does with her money.
It becomes the gilded Gaidra.
Is that a
Oh my
flying
God.
ship?
We
Oh
should
my
have
God,
we should have petrified the Gydra, and that should have been your fucking statue.
I really wanted to petrify the Gydra, but all of you guys were in the way, and I didn't want to
No, that's
petrify any
fair.
of my friends. You know.
Yeah. Also, I'm now imagining like all
Alright.
like like in most ships we have like little windows that open up to be the cannons. Ours is goose heads that open up and the cannon fires.
We have like a
Beautiful.
6-chamber revolver cannon at the front that opens
Oh
out.
my god! Kazim, reload!
Oh, it's just-
Like
So,
I said,
um,
the enemy won't even see it coming.
The enemy won't even
So
see it
despite
coming.
And
appearances,
listen, with
this
Rosie
isn't-
being able to turn invisible,
So despite its appearances, this is not Minas Tirith, but this is actually the Minotaur city of Nahorun, at the base of the mountains, behind the base of the mountains. It is a massive fortress of much Minotaur history. This guy, let me put his name. Kiradamik. Kiradamik is the head of Nahorun University, who is now very cross at Rhea for building a wizard tower, which will be right here, being taller than his school, and
Beautiful.
looking down upon it with a golden goose, which looks down upon him mockingly.
I love that so much. Oh my god.
And I'm so basically he's got his school there and a taller school next to him.
Yep.
As soon as construction is finished on Rhea's school.
I
That
guess
will
we
be
know
the
who
case.
we're gonna have to fight when that stronghold's finished.
Oh yeah, it will be a school battle.
He's
That's
just like,
beautiful.
alright, fine. Fuck you, counterspell
Yes.
everything.
Instead of defending the stronghold, it's literally just like a school like field day like team sports match.
it's
war of
it's
sex
like a
wars.
spirit off. We have to do. You have to get a whole of the crew together to do like tug of war.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
You
I
have
want
to-
to remind you,
you have
Rosie-
you have to steal their mascot before the big game so that you can demoralize the enemy team.
Exactly.
Alistair and Rosie will set up buckets of like mud to fall on the players' heads when they walk through the door.
oh my god.
Beautiful. I've got to come up with a name for this academy that I'm making. Goddamn.
Hey,
Yep.
I know something I have. I don't know if you want to name it anything particular, but I know in a setting that I have that uses Minotaurs, I named an academy there the Avata Academy, which means education in Romanian.
Oh. I will look up words in Romanian. That is interesting, actually.
Yeah, so for the Minotaurs, I sort of use either... For most of them, I use either, like, Greek or Arabic sort of names.
Yeah.
You can call it
Because
Midas.
that's
You can call
sorta-
like, ooh, maybe the University of Minos or something.
Maybe.
Uh,
Maybe.
Silver
I mean,
light.
you do know
wait.
you do know the secret history of, you know, the Minotaurs. So
Yeah, I
wait,
do.
name it after the father of all Minotaurs.
fuck. Wait, what was who was the name of the person who gave the golden yarn? Fuck, this is gonna bother me.
Wait, the golden yarn.
Jason and the
Arachne?
Argonauts?
No, it's not Jason.
No,
it's
no, no.
Perseus.
Jason's the golden fleece.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
yeah.
But
You're
the-
thinking of Jason.
The thread to get out of the labyrinth was given by. It was made by.
I know
Arachne
it's the
and made-
princess, but I don't remember her name.
Yeah, I don't remember Perseus' name.
Bam, 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 bam. Okay, Wizard
Anyway.
Tower, Jealous Minotaur. Gotcha.
Oh, I do not know
Alright.
how to pronounce Greek names. I'm not even gonna try.
Ardane. I think it's
Ardane, yeah.
Ardane. Yeah.
Ardane, whatever.
Ardane.
Ariadne.
Dane, more like Ardun.
And also it's
Alright.
Theseus. I'm
Alright.
wrong.
Theseus.
I
Yeah,
didn't wanna correct you,
Ariadne.
'cause I was
How do you
busy.
pronounce it?
Ariadne.
Ariadne's
Ariadne.
friend.
Right. So the Gilded Goose then, leaving Muhit behind, as the party has other places to be. Oh, not that far south. There's a war going on down there. We don't want to go over there right now. We want to go over here. We don't want to go down there. There's like a big war going on or something.
There's like a personal war going on there. That's not even considering the Goblin War.
Yeah. That's on a different plane. That's fine. Probably.
Yeah.
We're ambivalent to this.
I mean, there's apparently an ogre. I don't know. What's an ogre?
Something about giants? Like, goblins are giants.
I don't know, but I'm kind of ogre, cat.
Sounds like we should sell cannons to him.
Speaking of that, I need to meet with some people.
Oh no! Selling cat. Rosie goes to the Queen of Summer and sells her cannons.
Hey,
please don't tell the cursed party that this is possible because they were gonna be like, "Ooh, we could buy cannons from you."
Rosie with like a big, like floofy, fleecy jacket and like rose-tinted glasses slaps over like a cannon. Like, you won't believe how many D10s this bad boy is gonna come out.
What,
This is
like
really
like 3D10s?
What?
All right.
Ray had made this.
Grandmother's
This is
fireball.
prototype cannon. Totally.
Yeah.
This will have
I'm gonna
no
change the
consequences
music.
throughout the rest of the campaign.
None.
Whip lady, whip lady, whip lady.
Captain Chris wants
mommy.
to spend all the money to just make them the government.
I do
Government
remember the
that was
city
me as
does
the
not have a
master?
king.
That is true.
Oh, hey, look at
As
it! Look at
good as
this
a goose.
fun collective group. Look at that fun collective group down here in the dock.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
a
they're
real.
not here.
I know. I just
They're
like,
not
oh,
here
dude,
right
look
now.
at that.
Oh, hi, Codrin.
Hi, Cauldron.
Hello, other party. You're not here right now.
Deleted. Vanished.
She's still
Wait, but
pondering
are
the
they
orb.
here?
They are not.
Would I recognize Phelan since I saw her with Ignacy?
Oh yeah, you would know her.
Nice.
She
They
would know
know
you.
of her.
We know of her.
and she knows you, and she has she might be a little kudere about your
Oh, Kuderi? Oh, that's fine.
No, which is the sociopathic one?
Yandere.
Hmm?
Yandere.
Yeah.
Arguably
Yeah, she's
Tsundere.
a little yandere about you being favored by her god as well.
So she'll love me but want to kill me. Gotcha.
I love him.
No,
I'm gonna be like,
she
oh,
loves
I hate him.
Ignacy, and you're the other girl.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You're going to be murdered because Ignacy loves you more, is what KB's trying to tell you.
And then you're gonna be a fucking martyr, and that's gonna make it even worse.
It's not my fault he somehow
Um,
trusted me with void knowledge.
Anyway. The party sails in past the island. You're stopped by the Lecitan military. As
I
all
wave
ships
to
are
them.
ours, you come in and out. They check your papers, identify who you are, and they let you pass. The captain has to provide a small bribe. Let you
Of
pass.
course.
As you dock in the world's port, where anything from anywhere can be found, you are welcome to explore the city. You've been here before. You know the city has its many districts. From the battleground outside, where an ever-growing military is being marshaled for unknown purposes. The grand markets, where craftsmen, the finest in the world, can be found. The city, where the common folk live. The stilts spreading out outside the walls. Peasant housing for those too poor to live in the city itself. The Gold Street District,
Those who are
Where-
rich enough to live in the city.
where those who are rich enough to actually live in the city do their living and their shopping, spending fortunes, spending in one evening more gold than a man living in the stilts will see in his entire life.
Ponder's orb.
Ponder's orb.
And also where this guy ponders his orb. As you added him to the map last time you were here. The
He's
council
been
district.
pondering for months.
It's a very ponderful orb.
That's actually a cursed item. It's the orb of pondering. When you look at it, you have to
Yes.
ponder and you make a wisdom saving throw. And he just
He's
rolls
like a-
poorly.
He's
NPC in World of Warcraft.
It's a DC 21. He physically can't make the save. So
I
he
forgot that
needs someone to help him. But
I totally forgot I drew a little oboe face in the orb. If you
Yeah.
look closely, it's there.
Oh,
why,
I
do you
see
why
it.
do you think he's pondering it so intensely?
Oh my god,
You
it's
both
so
pon-
faint.
You must ponder the orb in order
What?
to see the secret hidden oboe.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
do. Oh, what
He's
was
just
this?
there. And,
Uh,
My god, that's amazing.
He's there
What
just
was
being
this?
like,
Pause
when you
your
talk
orb?
to the void, does the void
ponders your orbs. See, that's why you have to have the high wisdom to stay from it, because like you faintly see the orb, but it's like, where is it? What is it? And, like,
I imagine his philosophy to be like uwu speech, like Nietzsche. Like,
Oh,
God
wow.
is dead, oh whoa.
Our murder was for their murder was.
The council district.
to the council district where the two councils rule over all of the political affairs of the city. And of course, the reason Kef is here. King's University. The finest institution of learning in all the world. Producing some of the most well-educated spellcasters in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But Willow has her own reason for being here.
Oh.
My Dracula castle handed over.
Is anyone going with Willow?
Where's
to
Willow
the,
going?
I will let Willow explain.
Willow is going to her, finally to her temple, that worships Apollo. after
Oh
all
nah,
these-
miss me with that. I might be smoked.
I'm considering going with Willow.
I know Rosie wants to do some shopping, so I don't know if God's on her main because last time she went to Willow with a God thing, an angel of death sewed her mouth shut, so not
Yeah,
really good
understandable.
I
experience.
mean, what are the
for
odds
sure.
of that happening again?
Not
Hi.
ones I'm willing to gamble.
Hi with this party.
Yeah, with
Remember,
this
didn't we
party,
like
Katie,
kill an Apollo familiar? You guys remember that? We returned it into like a marble.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
I am going.
Orval?
I'm going with Willow.
Alright. Just one moment, please. As
Of course.
I ready the...
How long is a moment? We think to ourselves.
What is a moment but a miserable pile of secrets? And
Or
a
is it
fog.
the time it takes for the moon to arc across the sky? We will never know. For KB, it seems about 35 seconds or so.
Give
Alright.
or take, it is subjective.
We will never know. I will go back to pondering my orb now.
That man spent the last 4 months
Okay.
pondering his orb before he said anything
I'm
else.
sorry, but I gotta take a quick bathroom break. Can you guys
Can I
ponder
come
the
with?
orb for like...
Yeah, show us the
I mean,
orb and
I
we'll
would-
ponder.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
please,
will-
please ponder the orb for like...
I'm gonna be
You all
right
wanna
back
go with
as well. I
me
need
and
to get
Baby?
water.
Let's
I need
go.
to get-
Bathroom break.
Bathroom break time. I will
I'm
see
going
you
with
in a
Baby.
moment.
Joke's on you.
I'll
I'm a
guard the
rebel.
door.
I decided to piss before the piss break.
I'll piss right now.
All right, do it, coward.
Fine, I will.
All right. Do you do it, or are you taking your time?
I'm still going.
Okay. No. Okay.
Don't let us don't let us.
Like I just want to make sure.
No,
you're
no,
doing
I'm
it
happy.
and
I'm
not
happy
me.
you all are here for this moment.
Yeah, like I just don't want you to be a coward live on stream.
Yeah, no, like you're
Yeah,
watching out for me.
no,
You're my friend.
Like, you know what? Actually, hey, Zed, I apologize for my tone. It made it sound a lot more aggressive than I intended.
It's okay.
All right, I'm glad we've come to a mutual understanding.
I appreciate your friendship.
Let
Let it be known in chat, I did not pee my pants.
That definitely is
I only
like
do
one of my
that
favorite
for
genre of jokes, of just being aggressively polite or kind.
Hope you have a great day.
No, I have one coworker in my Wizard Dollar store who like we just sort of vibe. They're newer, but it's like we instantly have like a very similar sense of humor. So sometimes we like leave and switch shifts. Like, you know what? I hope you have a nice day. You know what? Do it. Have a nice day. What are you gonna do? Enjoy your time?
What are you gonna do? Be happy? Good.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I will, okay?
I have so many notes in my D&D stuff. You don't even know. I've been keeping track. Like, I need to, like, before the big battle, I need to reread all the friends I made
Oh my
so we can call on them.
I'm gonna look up. So I a few months ago finished a practically 2-year campaign, and I'm gonna check because I know after the campaign ended, our
Okay, I'm
note
back.
taker of the game took
I'm
all
back.
the notes for it, and let me see how long those notes are on a Google Doc. Because mind you, this is like 43 sessions total. There are 75 pages to this Google Doc of a nearly 2-year campaign
Mm.
for about. I'm double checking. Yeah, 42 sessions.
I see.
Pan, why are
A
you
lot of
invisible?
session.
Why have you disappeared?
I do not know.
Because he used
There you are.
the new thing that Rosie earned, which makes
Yeah, I sneaked
both Pan
attack,
and
actually.
Rosie go invisible.
That doesn't work until you
All right,
defend
fine.
the
I'll
maid
use an
cafe
actual
in battle.
Fine, I'll actually use a spell slot to do it. Because I have it, I just haven't used it yet, because I haven't thought about a situation of which I would want to become invisible immediately. Even though that would have been very practical, but also in the case of Midas, that would have been with the power of foresight, which I did not obtain.
Okay. Then once Steves and Vivian get back, we will continue. In the meantime,
Oh, I see a statue of an angel, and
we need to...
for a moment, I thought it was like the fire crow for a moment, and I was like, oh no!
No, I still have his gem in my inventory.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Corvus
Man,
has not come back yet. I would have noticed something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at NPC names, and there's one that I just chuckled because of just how it could sound if you say it in a certain way. But it's okay. I will respectively laugh it in my brain. Ah, damn, I said it out loud. I failed.
Lot hair.
Hey, KB? Hey,
Yeah.
KB.
Yeah. Yeah.
How are you?
Good.
You know what?
I am good.
You know what? That's great. That's fantastic, actually.
I'm also unemployed.
What do you mean? You have this, and people pay you to play Dungeons and Dragons.
You're right. I'm self-employed. But
You're
that's also a scary
professional.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
To be fair, you at least
Professionally
do have a
self-employed.
schedule. That's the
Mhm.
big thing. You get a schedule. You know what you're doing
Yes. Oh my God.
most days of the week.
I'm so thankful that I will have control over my own schedule.
Your own-
now.
I'm glad that you are
The-
free from your eternal hell,
Mhm.
and now you can maybe
Yes.
have not an eternal hell.
Yeah.
Your hell is temporary now.
Although, like, I'm counting on the fact that I am still owed my pay for summer, but there's like this voice in the back of my head that's like, hey, what if they try not to pay you for the summer vacation that you're entitled to, because like they say, well, you resigned at the end of the year. I was like, but my contract says this, then I should be fine. Why is this voice betraying me? It's like, but what if they don't? But they have to. But what if they don't? But they
have
must.
to. It's the contract, and then we'll see if they do that. Then you just say, "Well, you'll hear from my lawyers," and usually just the talk of lawyers will be like, "Okay, well, fuck, we'll do it then."
Especially if you have a union. Oh boy.
I know. I would have to call the union, and you know, it's
Are you
not
a
a thing
member
that
of
will
the
happen.
union?
Yes.
You
Trust
need to
me.
be a member.
As
Okay,
I-
good.
Yeah, just trust me. As a son of a teacher, I've heard many talks about unions.
Yes, I paid my union dues. I am a good boy.
Alright, you're good.
A good union boy.
Good union.
union
Hello,
boy.
I'm just a good union boy, and I stand for the people.
I just want the people to not get curb stomped by the bourgeoisie.
I just want the people to have rights. Not so bad.
Yeah.
We need to seize the means of
But-
production and give it back to the working man.
Hey guys, I'm small union, and you know, I think we should just grab the means of production, give it to the workers, and not the big people with money. You know, just because they have money doesn't mean they have power.
We gotta
or at least that's not how it should be.
we gotta find those means of production, find them, take them, and put them over here.
Yeah.
Step
What
one.
if we took the means of production and pushed them somewhere else?
Step one.
Into the hands of the workers.
Step one.
Yes.
Find means of production. Step 2, take the means of production. Seize them even. Step 3, Step 4, the people are now wealthy.
Profit. Profit,
No.
endless cycle continues.
Profit is not the well, I guess most profit if we're talking at like a syndication, like an anarcho syndicate sort of situation. This is very
As
politics,
we're,
but
We are getting a little too politics.
I'll
We
segue
are now-
back into the campaign because I have something to say.
in
The
one
opponent
moment,
for it.
in one moment, I
Oh,
just want to add, as soon as the 15th comes and I get my next paycheck, then my brain will be quiet, and then I will actually be able to be happy.
And the brain goblin will cease for that.
I'm setting a
Then
timer
then
on my
I will
phone
slay
right
that
now.
I
will make
I will
sure
then
I will
slay
make
that
sure that I
brain
send you a
goblin.
message on your happy brain hell
Mhm.
banishment day. When you finally get banished from hell.
Man,
Yes.
man, brain gremlins are weird because sometimes they're like, oh, that's a horrible intrusive thought. And other times they're just like, I'm gonna put a very specific series of words in your brain. They're not gonna be bad, but you'll just know you've thought about these words in these orders. And you're not gonna do anything about it.
Ow, urethra.
Circles back. It all circles
Well,
back.
that's
Call
all the time
back
we
to the
have here.
beginning of
Thanks
the
for
story.
Well,
watching.
this is literally all the time we have. I gotta log out. Unfortunately, I only have till 8:30 tonight. But
Oh, okay, understandable.
Yeah.
Then
yeah.
I'm sorry we saved you for last.
Yeah, no problem.
No problem.
Epilogue
Next time, so we there will be an epilogue part 2.
Mhm.
The question is, I don't know when that will be. Normally we play every other week, but in 2 weeks, that is Monday the 20th, which I don't know if I'll have internet in my new place yet, because I'm moving in there on the 18th. And I don't know if I will have internet on the 20th yet.
Mhm.
I am going to do my damnedest to make sure I have internet that week. but I don't know if it will necessarily be done by Monday.
Okay, just let me know.
Yeah. So I will just
I'm back.
let you know when I know.
Hi back.
You're back, and Deeps must leave.
You're too
Oh,
late.
sorry.
Yes, unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
Unfortunately,
We're
we are
wrapping up.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
That's
We're wrapping
okay.
up now. So thank you all people who have come and gone and watched this at this time now or in the future on YouTube. If you're watching this in the future on YouTube or something, make a comment or a like or a subscribe or something.
Maybe
I don't
tell
know.
your favorite
Smash
moment
that like
in...
button.
Maybe you could tell
Yes.
us your favorite moment in Volta Midas.
Tell
Yeah.
us who we should tell,
Yeah,
tell
because
us
if
who
you're
we
watching
should
this on
hire in the maid
YouTube,
cafe.
Tell 1,000 of your
Here's a
friends.
fun one. Give us your application to be in the maid cafe down below.
Please send us your applications.
Now we're looking. We're not. Now look, we're just looking for someone who looks very pretty. We could look well in a maid outfit. Someone who can tolerate people, and maybe some experiences of how you've dealt with maybe shitty people, because that's what all service work is.
I'm gonna go
and-
into like an alt account and be like, hi, welcome to the Muhit Maid Cafe, where we're cuter than cows. I'm my name's so and so, the diversity hire. How can I help you today?
All our hires are diversity hires, actually.
Lux, I can't wait till we do like a collab stream where we get like fake applicants and just like actually go through like, okay, so we saw this person, let's talk about their interview.
Yeah, no, actually, unironically.
I
See
will
everybody.
apply under different names, and just like if you call for the interview, I'll speak
Hey,
in
we
different
could-
voices.
I mean, hey, we can maybe do that next Monday to fit the Midas slot.
Yeah.
That would be really funny.
Maybe. But
I'm talking to like yeah.
yes. So I don't know when our next session will be, but please follow us on Twitter and all of those things, and so you will know. You will know and be notified when scheduled
Can
things
I-
show up.
Can I say the thing before I forget it?
Yes. What is your thing?
I just want to say, like, Cutole is poring over their notes, and they see, Kef was, and they see Cutole's note that vampires have feathers. And it's like, oh, I'll have to look into this.
Oh no,
Oh right,
Kev's
'cause
gonna look
Goose
into
blood.
this.
Oh no.
God.
Oh no.
Turns to Knuckles
Alright.
the Echidna. Oh no.
So, we are going to raid my friend Boingo Rider, who is playing Minecraft right now.
Let's
Uh,
go, mining and
And
crafting.
Boingo Rider is also playing. The next time you will see me on stream, probably, unless I decide to do something tomorrow, maybe, I don't know, will be over on Pan's channel.
On my
for
channel.
more D&D.
Yeah, you're gonna
Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
Yeah, you'll see a very tragic interaction of an Oni who is relieved of a curse and wants to eat children now, and the party have to deal with that after fighting one of the big bads. So it's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, the classic
my.
scenario. We've all been
Classic.
classic Oni
Classic
behavior,
scenario.
honestly.
It was be quite a fuck. So please tune in over there on Pan's channel on Wednesday night for horror and sadness.
A lot
Yeah.
of sadness.
Yes. All right.
Thank
so
you
goodbye,
for
everybody.
coming!
Thank you, everyone.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Remember,
Bye-bye.
Rethra.
No.
Damn it,
Kef, I'm
God
strangling
damn.
you with my hands.
We
It's too
Rethra.
late.